Don't streamer no sound me. I had it off on purpose. We were setting up the thing. You guys are impatient. That's how I introed this one. That's how I just yell at the camera. I feel like it's a good way to start. Hi, my name's Kyberries. You probably know that because you're on my channel that says Kyberries. And if you don't, hi, I'm Kyberries. But I have a friend. I had to ask and schedule her, but she's a friend. This is Careena. She works for Blizzard.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them what you do? Because if I do it, it's going to come out funny.
I'm the senior character animator for Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, she makes things move.
Yes.
That's how I introduced her the other day. I said,
That's perfect.
This is Careena. She makes things move.
Yeah.
She
Bring
can
them to life. Before they make me, they're just still.
Yeah. So we're going to talk to Careena about moving things here in a minute. But, you might have noticed that we're at BlizzCon. I'm not in my room, so that's great. I like to get outside every once in a while. Like maybe twice a year, I feel like is good. Dorm and then BlizzCon is about as much as I can handle of the outside world. You may have seen at such places as BlizzCon that we have some new heroes and a new map coming out. Ragnaros, Varian, Wrynn, and what did we,
Revenge.
Blackheart's Revenge.
Blackheart's Revenge.
Dude, that sounds like a movie.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Blackheart. I'm excited for that. What's up, Tim? Trixler's here too, but he's hiding off camera, but he's here. So if you have Trixler emotes, please spam them as much as possible. All right, so I'm gonna try to say I know how to use OBS. I don't, but I don't know why they invited me to this. All right, so we're gonna play the video game. We're gonna play some AI games with Careena and talk about things. So I think the first thing I want to talk about, and I've been thinking about this for a while, and we started talking about it right there, and I had to say, don't ask all your questions now. You have to make this last for at least 40 minutes. Drag it out. So you animated Murky.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he was one of my early heroes that I worked on.
If you guys remember, at a year ago. Oh wait, I don't want to do random. All right, well, too bad for us. We did random. Okay, this will be great. It's okay. So about a year ago, I talked to Kent Eric, who designed Murky's kit and body and stuff, and you made him move.
Yes.
Because you make things move.
Yeah, before he comes to me, he's just standing still, and my job is to
make him. So his wireframe is there, his skin is on his body.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Rhaegar. This is great. This is just like real life, guys. I play support. I play a lot of support. How do I turn off camera follow? I don't remember. L?
Yeah.
Great.
There you go.
That's been off for a long time. So making a fish slap.
Yes.
He's got a fish. He slaps people with it. That's what we want to talk about. What is it like to slap things with a fish?
I was very excited about that.
You're very excited about that?
Yeah, so excited that his March of the Murlocs, his ultimate ability.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If you've ever watched that closely, they jump on the towers, and they also have tiny fish.
I did not know they had tiny
fish. And they slap the towers with the fish.
I thought they were just kind of hugging when they were up there. They were just on it.
They grab on, and then they attack it. It's pretty awesome.
Kyberries just quit the game. What if I don't want to? All right, I'll do it. But only because who told me? I can't see. I'm not wearing my glasses. Don't do Kai squint. I don't want to hear it. Oni. Okay, Oni. Thank you. It was really. Oh, this is nice. Did you make that?
No.
All right. Well, dang. What up?
Can you do me a favor real quick?
I mean.
Into your account.
Which account?
We have you streaming under a different game.
I don't know how to get out of the screen.
What'd you do?
I accidentally started an
It'll auto timeout.
Here, I got you.
Tim,
we log in here and I'll fix this?
Yes. All right. Oh my. This is. I really like what's happening right now, Tim. Ta-da. Okay, that's probably my password. I mean, I'm not positive about it, but it probably is. Okay, so Varian or Rags, which one did you?
But I haven't worked on either of those.
Oh well,
two.
okay, that's great.
that was Mike
Okay.
Higgins and Michael Cuevas.
Let's just pretend it was Ragnaros, and we'll pick that one. Can I play the game?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Tim Trixler said I can play the game, so I'm gonna do that. I picked Rags because I like him better.
He's my favorite. Yeah.
Okay, great.
He's cool.
Did you play World of Warcraft?
Yes. Been a little while. Yeah.
There we go. Me too. Wow.
Undead
Probably
mage.
like 90% of the people here, but we have so much in common right now.
We're best friends.
Oh my God. We both also like Tim Tams. We found this out. So one thing I asked when we first found out it was Rags, I was like, not the legs. Remember Cataclysm?
Yeah.
He had really creepy legs. So I'm glad we decided not to go with that.
This is cool. This is really pushing
Yeah, this
what
is
we've
good.
had previously.
So, when you make things move, do you make their dances too?
Yes, we choose everything.
Oh,
That's,
boy.
That's one of the
Oh.
exciting things, and it's also one
Oh.
of the most difficult because
The most difficult is to
like,
make them dance.
you get Kerrigan, and someone says, "All right, you have to create a dance for Kerrigan," and I have like,
How do
Kerrigan
bug women
Kerrigan
dance,
wouldn't
right?
Dance? How would Brightwing dance? How would anyone?
Well,
dance?
Brightwing springs in a circle. I've seen that with my eyes, so I know.
Brightwing's fidget. Oh, that was Samwise's idea.
That was Samwise's idea.
Yeah, he really,
Okay.
really wanted that. And
Okay.
Funny story is that when I was animating Brightwing, there's no VO. Like they don't talk yet.
Oh.
When they get to
So
me,
you
they
didn't know
don't have
that
a
was going to
voice.
happen.
I did. I thought of Brightwing as a boy. I didn't think Brightwing was going to be a girl.
And a really creepy girl,
Until
right?
yes.
Nobody was like, by the way, she's a serial killer. So enjoy
I'm
that.
going to kill you.
I don't know what his abilities do because I didn't get to play any games yesterday, so we're just going to let the AI play for a second. Do you know what his abilities are?
Yes.
Teach me how to play the video game.
Okay.
All right, Q.
So he's a melee assassin.
He's a melee assassin. That sounds like Ragnaros.
He's going to he's fantastic for wave clear. He
Okay,
has a
great.
passive ability.
Basic
called
attack,
Molten Core.
it deals damage. I'm going to press it. Q. All right, that seems good.
It's nice and simple.
What's this one do? Summon a meteor.
Summons down a meteor.
All right, do that.
And you can actually choose the direction that
Oh,
it travels.
I probably
So
should have paid more attention to
click
that.
and then you choose the direction that you want
All
your
right,
mouse to.
what about this? Blast wave. Oh, ignite your ally. Okay, we saw this in this. All right, I'm onto this. Dahaka. Explode. Beautiful. I love making Dahaka explode. I'm
I
gonna
love
make
that skin.
I'm gonna make so many people explode. Look at that. We hit Tychus and then we hit a building. I'm excited. So, I mean, minions move too, right? And you make things move.
Yeah.
Did you make any minions move?
Yes. I created all these ones.
All of these? All
Yeah.
right. I can't zoom
These
in.
are all
Oh
mine.
yeah, Tim said we're not allowed to zoom in.
Oh.
There's no scroll. I was
Oh.
gonna zoom in on your minions. Now I'm really offended. Thanks, Tim Trixler. I realize it's not his fault personally, but I feel like I'm gonna blame him personally. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So which heroic ability do you like? We're not level 10, but let's pretend that we were. Which one?
Out of the two,
Yeah.
I love the names. Highlight over his name, and it's the first
Okay.
one.
You like the first one.
Sophia's Smash.
Okay. All right. So he throws his hammer and it stuns,
And
right?
it
Great.
vibrates at the end.
And then we have lava wave. I mean, I was hit by enough lava waves in my life where I feel like I kind of want to just like own it to take it. All right,
Lava Wave is the most fun to watch.
all right,
Absolutely
we're gonna
fun to
die,
watch.
but that's okay.
Lava Wave has
I'm
a
okay
really
with
cool
it.
ability. At level 20, you actually get 2 lava waves.
Oh, I'm just double the lava waves.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know if you know how fond I am of Mountain Dew, but I'm pretty fond of Mountain Dew, so I brought one.
Woohoo!
I hope I'm allowed because I'm definitely gonna keep drinking it.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, that really distracted me. It was Tim Trixler though. He's a really distracting guy. I know we already talked about this, and this is completely off topic, but I want to just mention it. You saw Tim dance, right? The Just Dance stream?
Yes.
Yeah. Was that the greatest thing you've ever seen in your entire life?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
It's excellent reference. We should put it in the game.
Right, if you could get a Tim dance. Actually, speaking of dancing, did you make Zul move?
Zul'jin?
No, Zul, the necromancer.
Oh, yes.
You made Zul move.
No. Actually, that was Denny Jovic.
I'm just going to grab the first thing that I see. I don't care. I feel like an opportunity was really missed there to give him the time warp, since he looks so much like Riff Raff from Rocky Horror.
Yes. That was actually part of the reference that he used. The fun thing about
Yeah.
any character, like the most important part of any character is how they move. Because
Yeah, absolutely.
90% of the time, you're actually moving. Whether
Yeah.
it's your lower legs whilst your upper body is attacking or your full body is actually moving.
Thank you for the Kai-Doos in chat. Absolutely. It's important. Yeah. So like you see him and he's like, he looks just like Riff Raff. Like, and then he doesn't do the time warp. I feel like it was a missed opportunity. That's okay.
We got it on Chromie.
You didn't do it though. So.
We got it on Chromie.
All right, fair.
That's one of the tricky things is when you choose a character and you choose a dance for them, you're locking yourself out from future
Right,
heroes
you
in
can't
order
have
to do
everybody
that
have the
dance.
time warp.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, but it
Like
might
the
be
Haka
boring.
for Dahaka that was already done for Thrall. So
Yeah.
we're like, oh, it's not tricky.
Varian getting the human racial dance from World of Warcraft. That was neat. So, I really haven't gotten to see or do anything because I've just been talking to people. So I like, listen, you get to see Ragnaros move, and I feel like this is a things that move stream.
That's my favorite part around him. And when you spin him in a circle,
It makes the tail.
delay.
Yeah, that's good.
I love that. That's my favorite.
You know what? I didn't look. Is his skin on here?
Actually, check.
Because it's a baby Rags.
Yeah, and his voice actually like
Changes,
increases
right?
in pitch as
It's
well.
it's a baby Rags.
It's a
voice.
whole brand new rig. Like usually when we have a new hero, their master skin and their release
It's all the
skin,
same, right?
It's the same rig, yeah. But this one was so drastically different, and it was so important because this is the BlizzCon
Let's try to do
hero.
this.
It
Okay,
was
no, I
worth it.
screwed it up again. How's that with like the legendary skins, like Kerrigan's new skin? Where you have
new
to
ghost skin,
completely redo all of their animations. Is that like a pain, or is that?
It was an added extra on top of the existing animations.
Okay.
Tychus, Infested Tychus has
Yeah.
a brand new complete set.
And a new voiceover as well. He gets
Yeah.
to sound all goobly goo.
He's a-
How
he's
about the Cthulhu Alarak? Was that a separate?
That was really tricky. That was my one.
Yeah.
We actually managed to make that work on the same rig. There was a couple of extras for the tentacles, but that's one of the tricky things. It's like Countess Kerrigan has the same rig as Standard Kerrigan.
Okay.
But I had to bring her arms out in order to cater to that enormous dress.
It is huge.
But it actually has a knock-on effect. So all of our other skins, it brings it up.
And what
as
about
well.
the animation for turning into a bat?
Oh yeah.
Or
yeah.
or Arthas?
her custom.
Yeah, where he
animation,
turns into a gargoyle.
Yeah.
That had to be fun to do. And it turned Kerrigan into a bat.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I
Those
feel-
are the funnest things.
I feel like somebody's probably saying, "Streamer, please mount up." But this is interesting. We just had somebody subscribe. I don't have a dinosaur. I usually have.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I don't have one, so I'm just gonna. I hope you accept my hand dinosaur. Thank you, Toad Brews, for subscribing via Twitch Prime. That's really kind of you. I'm sorry this is like some subpar gameplay, but I'm using my brain for other things right now. Okay. It's kind of hard to follow Moonferez because I bet he played really well. I mean, maybe he didn't. Like, maybe his nose got in the way. But I'm just assuming that he played pretty well. Where I'm not even really reading the talents. This isn't that kind of stream, okay? Watch Grubby's stream for that. He's around. I saw him. He's really tall. Have you Grubby?
Yes.
Have you seen Grubby?
Yes, I saw him.
He's
the other
incredibly
day.
tall. Yeah.
He's incredibly nice and incredibly tall.
Okay, yeah, I went with tall first. Like, that's his defining features: his height, followed by his hair, followed by his kindness.
He's tall. He's always tall. They're always taller than you expect.
Right. Well, they're all taller than me. I'm 5 foot tall. Everyone's taller than me. You're taller than me.
Oh no, I'm not.
So, I mean, for me, it's just a lifetime of looking up. I'm gonna have a broken neck by the end of this convention. Everyone's taller than me. Okay, so you made these minions move. You made some of these heroes move. How about maps? Like specific, like buildings. What kind of buildings do you make move?
Buildings are done by the environment artists, unless it's something specific that's like the core.
Or like
I animated the core animation.
this little floaty bit?
No,
The whole thing?
Yeah, the other one and the hell version as well, where he climbs
Yeah,
out.
right. He's a big old demon. I like
was me.
that. I like that.
That's a big task.
How about Blackheart? The actual ghost Blackheart.
No, I think that was Denny Jovic as well.
That was Denny? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Blackheart's face looks like a monkey face. That's not really relevant to making move. I'm just going to say I feel like it looks like a monkey face. Ooh, that was not bad. Okay.
The brilliant thing is that every time we get a new map, we can actually have the opportunity to add to it as well.
Yeah,
like,
right.
They're not always locked into the same animation because their role can actually change.
I liked how when we had, and I don't like Towers of Doom. I'm going to say this. It just has to be said. But I do like about it how it's the Gravekeeper from Haunted Mines versus the guy from Cursed Hollow.
Oh,
Yeah, they're yelling at each other. They're having banter.
screaming.
Right,
carrying on.
how they don't like each other. He's like, I don't want to go back to those mines. And we're like, dude, nobody does. But that is really incredibly loud. I wonder if they can hear that. Do you think they can?
I
There-
don't know if it's picking up. Yeah.
There's a rumble feature that is very intense
incredibly-
right now, chat.
Incredibly noisy.
Very.
Rag is an assassin.
Okay. Did they ask if
Bird
he's
of
an
Flux,
assassin?
Rag is an assassin.
I almost feel like he's a specialist because he has such good wave clear. But like, they don't have to have a monopoly on wave clear. Other people can clear waves too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, for sure. I was really gonna be excited for that.
Yeah.
Do you make ragdoll things happen? Is that a move that you make move?
No, that's actually so. We have a department called the tech artists, and our lead tech artist, Rick Gilliland, said it perfectly. Whereas the artists create artwork, and the tech artists make the art work. I love that. That's my favorite.
Adorable. All right, there we go.
They actually design and create all of the Death Ragdoll.
The
sort of
Death
animations.
Ragdolls are fairly amazing.
It's a separate thing that spawns in, and they actually control the force by the ability that actually triggers it. So they can actually go in any which way. Sometimes when you have a combination of people attacking and causing the death, very funny things can happen.
Yeah, I've seen some really intense ragdolls flying like off the map, limbs everywhere.
Yeah.
Really good. I really like with characters like Illidan or Nova where they have a giant floppy ponytail too.
Oh, yes.
Some amazing things
When they're
can happen
really, really,
there.
really long and have a whole
Yeah.
chain that is affecting them.
Yeah, or just on the character screen, just spinning them around to see if you can get the ponytail stuck on things. That's a
Sticking
pastime.
in the store
of mine.
when you
Yeah, right, and they get ugh.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Cloaks when they're
Yeah.
sitting on mounts.
One of my like most prestigious moments is getting Kerrigan spun so fast that her giant Kerrigan dreadlocks
Yep.
were upside down over
Oh.
her head. Yeah, so I'm really proud of that.
It's like a mini game.
Yeah, exactly.
it's for you.
Exactly. It's up there with the 25 game win streak. Is the Kerrigan hair flip? I had to work really hard. I'm gonna do Lava Wave. I just realized I haven't used his trait once. I'm really distracted. I'm easily distracted there.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? There's a lot happening right now, and I just really have a hard time focusing on things. But that's okay.
That's the fun bit about it.
That's right. I say it's okay. I'm having fun. So
That's right.
as long as you're like somewhat entertained, I'm okay with it.
That's perfect.
All right, great. So let's just watch the AI play the game now. Woo! That's
Use
a
D.
lot of Chinese text. We're gonna pretend we never saw that. Okay. So did you make Nova move? Did you make that floppy hair?
No,
Darn.
that's all generated by the physics.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
She's one of my
Auto-generated.
favorite characters.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Definitely my favorite from StarCraft. Sorry, Kerrigan. Not my favorite ghost. Do you have a favorite ghost?
That would
I mean,
have
there's
to be
only
Nova.
really 3 to choose from here, right? We've got Kerrigan, Tosh, and
Actually,
and Nova.
I really love the new Kerrigan skin. That
Oh,
has to take
I
place.
definitely the new Kerrigan skin.
Yeah.
It's pretty primo. I like her back animation, how she jumps up in the air and floats. That's pretty sweet. Did you make her float?
No.
I'm just,
Well, when her Maelstrom mode?
yeah.
Yes. That was me.
Nice. I'm not paying any attention, but I feel like it's okay. It's okay. I can lose to AI and still like
So
myself.
you can come back from this. This is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, let's do 6.5 out of 10 comeback animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Comebacks are real. Comebacks are real, guys. This is probably more intense than Worlds right now. I don't know who's playing right now downstairs, but I feel like this is far more intense. Hi, Tim.
Have you used this button yet?
No, not at all.
D.
Use the button.
Do
Go
I have
for
to?
it.
You have to.
All right, I can't
Go
use it on
for
this,
it.
so I don't want to. Oh, I can use it here.
Use it on this one right in the middle.
No, I'm using this
This
one
one
right
at
here.
the bottom right.
I'm Tim Trixler. Okay, I'm
Nice.
big.
Kill them all.
Now kill them all. Okay.
Look at that. That looks balanced. Hey, can I be on the balance too?
Hey, horse pants! Does it really only last that long? That's it?
Were you feeling a little glad man last night?
I felt real glad, man, last night. How about you?
All right, cool.
Dude, like horse pants just appeared in our stream. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, very excited.
I feel like I'm really starstruck. Guys, I just met horse pants probably for the first pants. Is he wearing his horse pants right now?
No.
Horse pants, are you wearing your horse pants? Okay, well, never mind, go away. I'm not interested anymore. I've lost all interest in horse pants. He has pajama pants with little horses.
Oh, I saw that
On
yesterday. That was my favorite thing.
Yeah, they're really good.
Oh, he came through the demo area for Heroes in the
Yeah,
Storm.
like horse pants has actual
memorable.
horse pants.
That's awesome.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Like, you think it's just a name. No, they
No,
exist in the
it's
real
literally-
world. All right, we'll
literally
remember that we have a D ability. How about that? We'll try to remember that we have a D ability. I mean, probably not, but we'll try to.
You can actually do it on the enemy forts as well.
Really?
Yeah. As soon as they've been destroyed.
Dude, you should be playing this game. Do you want to play an Owl
I think you're doing brilliantly.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'll watch you. You definitely have better hair than I do. You probably look better on the camera.
No,
too.
I love your hair. It's fantastic.
Wow, thank you. I feel like people say that just because I'm talking about their own hair so much. It's like a deflection thing. Trixler does it all the time.
Really?
I'm like, Tim, your hair is so beautiful. Like, I wish I could get that. I just wake up.
Just
That's
wake
what
up.
he says. He just rolls. That's it. You roll out of bed looking like that. Hashtag blessed.
Hair dryer for 20 seconds.
Hair dryer for 20 seconds. All right. All right, let's try this. Let's try to be this.
Meteor. W.
Tim's watching, so I have to pretend that I'm like playing the game for real, right?
Nice.
All right, I have a really important question. What does my R do? Let's
Which one
just
did you pick?
do
Lava
it
wave?
down here. There you go.
Choose a lane.
I did.
Nice. Perfect.
I did it. I did a wave, guys. Oh my God, are you proud of me? I'm proud of me. I'm proud of us. We did it together, Reddit. We did it.
Super proud.
Honestly, I haven't read like the last 4 talents that I've picked. We were talking about Murky's fish. We were talking about Nova's hair. Like, I get really just
Like animated everything. Like,
everything. These minions. Tim, why can't we zoom in so I can show the minions that she made move?
I can zoom in.
Tim.
Sam.
Tim. Oh, page up, page down.
Exciting.
All right, great. Now let's look at the minions. I feel like this is the most
Gotta do the
important.
archaic way.
I really liked these for the sieges.
Oh, yeah?
That they shoot crystals. That's
cool.
pretty neato.
That's super fun. And it's different from everything else as well.
Absolutely, very
The
different.
catapult up until now.
I think when these maps came out, I was more excited for the minions than anything else. I mean, I like them now mechanically, but at the time,
Yeah.
I was like, "There's different minions! Oh my God!" Because we had the same ones on every other map up to that point.
Yeah, it's well. See, the thing is, it's the second I'm animating a minion, I'm not animating a hero.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's-
That's
it's-
true.
it's- you gotta balance it out.
And there's
That's
only,
that's
like,
the
I mean, there's
cost.
only like so many of you, right, to make things move. How
Exactly,
many of
yeah.
you are there?
There's 7 animators at the moment.
All right, so there's 7
Yeah.
U's.
When we
okay.
first began, there was only 3,
Oh no.
and so it was every 2 weeks we had to start a new hero, start a new
Yeah.
hero, start a new hero.
Is that why we
just
were
finished a
when we were
hero.
so thirsty for heroes for a while there, where we were like, "This is not heroes. Oh my God, this is never new heroes." You were busy making minions move.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. You
Or
can only-
pets.
or-
Zagara has so many pets. When a hero has a ton of pets that they have to
Oh,
summon,
that's true. I
we
didn't even
have to
think of that. You
animate
gotta
as
make
well.
roaches move. They're like this big.
Yeah.
Who animates roaches?
They
It's
need a
you.
huge- Yeah, I animated the roaches.
And somebody has to draw that and put the little wire frames in
Yeah,
that.
so we can actually make it move.
Yeah, you can't make it move without the. Do you call them wire frames or bones? I've heard both.
Bones.
Bones?
Yeah.
Okay. Hair has bones.
Yep.
That's weird to think about.
Nova's hair has bones.
Does his little tail have bones?
That's actually no. That one is generated by
Just generated? Okay.
the tech art team.
The
Oh,
tech
and the
art.
effects artist.
Okay, I got you. All right, I'm gonna get inside the fort because Tim's looking at me. I feel like every
Do it,
time
do
Tim
it.
looks at me, I'm gonna
Yeah!
get in a building.
Best move.
I'm gonna get in a building.
Come back. Thank you.
Every
Yeah.
time. Well, because you looked at me and you inspired me to
Gave him
greatness.
the eye.
Right. He's like, get in. He's like, get in the building, Kai Berries. All right, this is happening. Unfortunately, again, I'm not looking at the talent I picked.
Gitasada had a good question. Do animators choose which character they do? Yes, if we know that there's something coming down the pipeline that I am in love with, I will definitely put my hand up. I put my hand up for Murky straight
You put
away.
your hand up for
As soon
Murky?
as I saw Murky,
I
I'm
don't
a huge
blame
WoW
you.
fan.
I feel like-
love Murlocs.
I feel like we should all put our hands up for Murky.
Yeah, I put my hand up for Lunara as well. And
How did that? How? Okay, we're gonna die, but that's. Don't look, Tim. Tim,
there
don't
some-
look. Tim, avert your eyes. Thank you. So Lunara's running animation, her bounce.
That's different. She's
Yes,
unique
super
to
different.
everyone else. She actually, we broke her away from the standard walking
Yeah,
global walking
yeah.
system.
She hops.
And she speeds up quickly, then slows down, speeds up quickly.
Yeah.
It's the idea is that she can escape skill shots.
Right.
But balancing that on animation side, oh,
I bet it was quite difficult.
that was really difficult. And I had to make everything blend into that walk as well. And so she could be up in the air or down on the ground when
Right.
she does an attack.
And her one ultimate where she leaps back and forth
Oh,
and spins
yeah.
in the air.
And that's split into 3 pieces. That's
Really?
3 different animations.
That's
that
a
had
lot
to
of
sync up.
moving.
The jump up, the in the air,
The
'cause you
spin.
don't know how far they have to actually travel.
Yeah.
And then the land. It's a
This
lot
is an
of
incredible amount of
finicky.
work. Just for walking.
It's all about making it work in the sense, because it's not good enough that you can actually animate them perfectly from standing
Oh.
still. They're always going to be moving.
Right,
No one
they're-
stands still.
I'm standing still right now. I mean, he's swinging
You're
a
still
mace.
doing an attack.
That's fair. All right, she's got us there, guys. she got us there. We messed up. There. All right. I think I have a grasp at what his basic abilities do. Let's hope I can remember that he has a D. Continuing forward. I just had okay. When Sergeant Hammer sieges up, she pops out of her tank, right?
Oh, yeah. That was completely different from anything
Yeah.
we've done
Where does she
again.
go? She's got a body. Where does it go when she's?
Oh, it disappears. There's 2 models. There's one where she,
So it switches what model she is when she's in and out of her
and
siege
then she
mode?
disappears inside. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's really one of the coolest things about her.
She's really very small.
She's tiny,
Yeah.
actually, compared. Yeah, that's one of the
Pretty sure
tricky
she's
things.
smaller than Chromie, right?
Yeah,
That's very tiny.
in reality. But we have another version, like the version of her that you see in the portrait window
Is much larger? Okay. Like the cinematic hammer and then the play hammer.
Yeah.
She's really very tiny. All right. I don't know if I want to do Rags again or
Check out Varian.
yeah. Why not? Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, then you can play Rags again and pick his other ultimate.
Right. And pretend we remember he has a D from the beginning of the game. That might have been helpful. I think we're gonna do that. All right. So Tim, all right. What do we?
Just wait. Give it a second.
Just wait. Okay. We'll
It's
just
thinking.
look.
It's preparing the next.
He has a different face than he had in Vanilla WoW. He didn't have horns.
Well, he was actually drawn by the same character.
Drawn by the same person. I'm a little sad that he's not voiced by Metzen, since in Vanilla WoW he was voiced by Metzen.
Varian is.
Yeah, Varian is. Thrall is. I feel like every boss in Vanilla WoW was possibly voiced by Metzen.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, we can't really do that anymore, where it's just a list of Chris Metzen's accomplishments. But I really enjoy times when it's like Varian and Thrall having an argument, so it's Metzen arguing with
You
Metzen.
think he's arguing with himself? Yeah.
I like to imagine when those are recorded, rather than doing each character separately, he's going back and forth
Does
between
the
each
whole Lord
mic.
of the Rings thing.
Yeah, right. And like
As a
Golem, right?
mirror.
Golem, Smeagol. That's what I like to think is happening. It's probably not, but his other skin's not here. This is a bummer. Does Varian have his?
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Elemental lives matter. Okay. Hashtag
Next
sulfurous
month's
out for Fire
saving
Lords.
the best bit.
Look at that. Varian gets his goofy. Well, it's not goofy, but he gets his variant skin, but not Ragnaros. Where is Tim Frazier? I need to complain. I need to lodge a formal complaint. That's you. You didn't
I
do
know
this.
someone. I think I can actually.
Right, yeah. If you could just pass
Communicate
this.
that
There
through.
he is. Tim Trixler Frazier. Ragnaros' baby rag skin isn't here. This game is literally unplayable. Literally I don't want to play Varian. Well, is it because Metzen voiced him? All right, we're gonna be yellow. Available on the PTR in December, right? Is Ragnaros is December? Very good enough for me. Varian's next week sometime. Cool. Monday for Varian. December sometime uncommitted for Ragnaros. It's better to be just hands off with it.
That's gonna be.
How about the map? Do you know?
Next month.
Tim's ignoring us because he's on his phone. The Blackheart's Revenge. When? Yeah. Okay. Oh, even Tim doesn't know. I think he's lying to us.
Eventually.
I don't believe you, Tim Trixler. Can we get like a soon TM?
What's that?
Like a soon trademark? Okay. Good enough.
Had that right. Alt 0153.
Is that like in Blizzard school? They teach you how to do the.
No, that's something I learned on my own.
Okay.
Big deal.
Wow, you use good. You got eyes.
This is thing.
You know, I got moves.
I believe it. All right, so we're gonna try. Oh, we have Sylvanas too. Hey, girl, what up? Did you animate Sylvanas?
No.
Okay.
No.
Why does she sit on a horse like that?
Why
She's
did she say-
standing on it. Look.
Oh, it's to be different. It's the same with Tracer.
yeah.
Try to break it up. Like
Right.
the first 10 heroes we have, like Uther was the very first hero that we animated.
Oh, really?
How are we gonna make him sit on a horse? Yeah, Chip Carl, original animator, animated him, and
I'm gonna leave. Uther's. Oh, look, it's Murky.
you know
There's your
exactly
baby.
how a person rides a horse.
Right,
But,
right.
by the time you get to hero 20, you gotta start breaking
Gotta
it
do
up,
something
making it
different,
You
right?
gotta
It
recognize, 'cause
we
they're
can't
all-
all be Uther.
They're all gonna have skins as well. That's the tricky part. You have to make them look different from
Right.
their silhouette. The skin is not enough to actually make them.
Do you ever
recognizable.
reuse pieces of animation or things like that? Like, okay, so you have how Uther sits on a horse. There's Arthas. This pretty much.
No,
just,
it's completely scratched for every single
Oh,
character. But their
wow.
skins will use the same animation.
right. Okay. Yeah,
Like
that makes
Spectre
sense.
Tracer uses the same animation set as
Once you get their body going, you
Yeah.
can just kind of move it over.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Until something changes, and usually it's like an extra ponytail or.
I know this
wings.
isn't 100% you because this is actual skins, but so all right. So think of like the Nexus Chargers, right? There's a horse, there's a cat, there's a battle beast.
Yeah.
That actual skin itself, do they just slap that onto the frame and
No,
it's
it's custom made for everyone.
every
as well.
single one is custom
Yeah,
made?
and we always try to improve it too. With every single one.
Oh, that was really cool.
Yeah.
I always kind of thought like so they have the horse model and they've got the Nexus skin thing and they just
And they're
kind of
just like, nope.
bake a
That's
cake.
the brilliant thing about having a live game is that you can constantly upgrade
constantly upgrade, make it
everything.
look nicer.
Nothing is permanent. You can always improve.
I like
and
that.
fix,
That's
react.
nice, guys. That's nice. Go away, Murky. Sorry, that's your child.
That's my baby.
He has a bubble helmet on, right?
Yeah, that's his master skin.
Right, in his master skin. Does that move at all? Is that separate, or is that
No,
just a
that's
piece
separately
of?
attached to his head. And the fish he has
Right,
has one as well.
right. How far does it go? Like he's wearing sneakers, they have shoelaces. Is it all the way down to that?
As in like I can't move the shoelaces.
Okay, because that would be really. I mean,
anything that you can actually recognize from this camera angle, we'll put the effort into.
Okay, but like
if it's
shoelaces, that's
tiny detail.
That's
yeah.
a little much.
Actually,
I really don't want
Chen's
to.
toggles on Chen's outfit, we had those animated.
Lily's do a lot too, like in her hair.
Yeah.
They flop around.
Yeah, they tip forever. And the little cup on her back of a backpack.
Yeah, she has a little cup that moves. I spin a lot of characters around.
Oh, yeah?
If you haven't noticed,
Asmodan? Have you done Asmodan?
Oh yeah, there's a lot happening there. Did you do Asmodan?
I did his carpet ride animation. So
I like how his legs fold in because they're too big. So he like.
Yeah, same with Zagara. I had to make everything like they would just like engulf everything that they're sitting on. So yeah, they're the
I
trickiest.
enjoy that greatly because he's
biggest.
on the teeny. He's like wobbling too. Like it's unsteady. It's definitely unsteady.
Everything has to be a size that matches them.
All right, wait, well, hold on here. When you decide to do one heroes, are you also stuck with all the future skins that comes out for it? I don't understand what that means. You're going to have to clarify.
So, Vision 1, that we actually, yes, we are responsible because we know the kit inside out.
Okay, so you do
have a hero.
So if you do Murky, you do Murky forever.
Yeah, unless I am on another hero. So if the preference is given to the hero that you're, a brand new hero that you're working on, one of the other animators will take over. And usually it's to make sure that there's no clipping or anything like that. But if it's a legendary skin, like Infested Tychus, I did Tychus and I also did Infested Tychus just because that's a brand new kit. It has to match the timing. All of the triggers, like how fast an animation has to trigger versus the wind up that you can have.
When you did Tychus, I'm guessing because it's part of his kit, you did the Draken Laser too, right?
No, actually.
Someone else did the Draken Laser?
Someone else. Tychus was so huge. Like
I bet. He has a lot of parts.
He has. He can walk in 8 different directions. So instead of having one walk
sounds like Diablo now.
where he's walking forwards, he had to have 8 different directions.
Yeah, because he can select Tracer too, I assume then, right?
Yeah, yes, Tracer. Yeah, I did Tracer as well. And she actually... Tracer, funnily enough, all of her abilities, because she leans so far forwards,
right.
And then when she's standing still, she's leaning really far back.
Yeah, she's got that weird leg pose going on.
She has to have every ability has 2 animations for it. So there's one that caters to the leaning forwards whilst running. So she's attacking whilst running forwards.
Yeah, right.
That's one animation. When she's standing still, that's another animation.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, she has the most. She has 88 animations in total. She has the most in our game right now. Her blink ability has 8 animations. I had to make her blink for all 8 directions just because it wasn't working. She snaps in half because it blends.
She snaps in half.
It blends the upper body with the lower body, and if she's blinking in one direction and her walk is playing a forward direction,
her legs don't go with.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I actually kind of wish if that bug ever made it live. I would have loved that. There's some bugs that I missed. My favorite one was when they wouldn't have the mounting animation on the horse, so they'd just be running.
Oh, they run?
On top of the horse. Tyrande seemed to do it more than anybody, and it was one of my favorite things. Because it was like she was doing cardio, right? Like she couldn't skip leg day, so she was...
I was the animator for Tyrande as well. It was my fault.
So she did it a lot. I mean, but it was hilarious.
You had to mount up after you had attacked.
Yeah.
That was the key.
She was hauling booty on top of the horse. It was a really good one. That was
every skin we fix. I read all the forums.
But I mean, that was like from Alpha. That was years ago. But I'll never forget.
That was a good lesson.
It's not a good thing to have been playing this long sometimes because you remember. I remember back in my day.
This is awesome. You're doing well.
Yeah, right. We're actually playing the game this time. I'm really excited for us.
Oh, that was your first game.
Yeah. It's anyone who's watched my channel at any point in their life would not be surprised because whenever either something new comes out or I'm talking to somebody, I get distracted very easily. You get me started on like Star Wars, and that's how we lose Hero League games. Like that's how you lose rank in Hero Leagues.
That's how I lose.
Yeah, I go off on tangents. It's really not good. It's happening right now. We're going on a tangent about going out on tangents. I need help, guys. Please send help. Okay, so did you make Sonya move?
No, that was Chip Carroll again, one of our original. Chip Carroll was hired just before me.
Gotcha.
He's now on the StarCraft team.
I really enjoy her leap animation, especially.
Oh yeah, you put a lot of work into that. Yeah.
I mean, not just the noise, but she just lands with her boots so forcefully. Like it really conveys that she is coming in hot. I appreciate that. Also, how about Ariel?
Ariel, she was
the whip with the ribbons.
Oh, you like that?
Really
that's really good. I love Ariel. So I was really excited about Ariel because she has a new rig ability where we can stretch everything. Like, have you seen her dance where she spins?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
ribbons stretch out really, really, really far. That's the first time we've been able to do that. Tracer was the
Because they almost
test.
like, because she's going around with them and they're like ribbons. They look like so delicate, and then she's like, whoosh.
yeah,
It's fierce.
nice.
I like it. I'm gonna do.
She is like the most aggressive support that we have.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. She's, I mean, one of the best right now because of all of her control abilities, right? If you can land those stuns with the whip again.
With the whip again, yeah.
Whip
All
it.
her talents like buff everything up.
Yeah, I really like. So how far do we have to be? Fairly close to be. Oh my goodness, we'd be right next to it. All right, well we're gonna slug up here. We're slugging. Speaking of slugging, how about Abathur? Did you make Abathur move?
No, that was Denny Jovic. Abathur is, yeah, that's early days. Before we had Ragnaros' abilities, Abathur was the way that we would make someone
Slug.
swish and
Yeah,
slug
yeah,
and slide
slug.
along.
He's good. His little
Yeah.
slime trail behind him as well. I assume that was art in some way.
And
But
visual effects, yeah.
that's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. He has a lot of that. If you look at Abathur, there's a lot of dripping and oozing and you know, just slug things, just slug life.
Abathur was my, like, alpha, non-stop. Abathur was,
That's another one, just like you said, Zagara with the roaches, Abathur with the banelings,
yeah,
and locusts, and the.
every little
How
extra
about creep tumors for Zagara? Are those?
Yeah, they're animated
And
as
they
well.
move. Yeah,
They're
they
full and
goose.
animated.
Yeah. God, there's a lot of little things that you
And
don't
then when
think
you have
about.
a skin as well,
Yeah.
everything else.
Oh
gets
yeah, because
upgraded
his
along with
like
it.
his pajama thir skin.
Yeah, and he's got little trains.
The choo-choo trains, yeah.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah. You don't think about half of these things until you're like, oh, it moved, didn't it? Or like the art team, like somebody made that tree right there do that. Somebody did that.
Everything, absolutely everything.
I'm not sure. I
Right
would,
down to the squirrels, to the
right.
butterflies. to
The hard butterflies. I almost
yeah.
hope I die just so we can go look at butterflies.
Everything is hand animated.
There's
added.
usually ones like right up at the top, because I've had this discussion
Oh,
before about the
that
butterflies.
was me. So that was like, have you ever watched the aqueducts?
Yeah.
Someone comes along and they're swimming in the aqueduct.
Yeah. Or how about Harrison Jones, like
Oh,
on
yeah,
those
yeah.
maps where you can click the pot and
And
it
you
pops
trigger it?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys sit around and think about Easter eggs like that, or
All
like the
the
start
time.
screen
All
Easter
the
eggs?
time. All the time.
The one with Zarya I like because you press the little buttons and then the plant terror comes out.
yeah,
Like,
and it's huge. That
Yeah,
was like the biggest one
gigantic.
we've done today because we
Yeah.
had a whole complete
oh,
animation.
okay,
audio.
the duck hunt one though.
Oh, you like that one?
Oh my God,
The
yeah.
little mini game.
Yeah. Who does that? Who made duck hunt?
That
in
was
this
our
thing?
UI team. So
That's-
that was coded into it.
That had to be, I mean, a tremendous amount of work for a joke.
That was amazing, and I love the fact that we can have these mini games inside.
Yeah, it's sad when there's not one. You have to imagine they're busy, but then it's like, oh.
It depends on the schedule, yeah.
Yeah, like when Sarmo came
How much
out.
stuff do we have on our plate, and how much can we get in
Right.
time? Because those things aren't always guaranteed.
Are they planned ahead of time, or are they just like at the time you're like, oh my God, guys, I have an idea?
Usually it's at the time. Like,
Yeah.
we like to, like, the further ahead of time we can plan something, like Harrison Jones, the
Right.
better we can do. But if it's right at the last minute, it's a give and take depending.
Yeah. Like, guys, I had the best idea ever. I
Yeah.
was coloring
You have to
on a
sell it.
napkin, and
Yeah. Is this picture I drew this morning?
how many?
Please
All right, I know
help
you
me make
don't.
this happen.
You animate skins, you don't make them, but I always wonder if like, and I was told yesterday by who was it? I think it was Mung from the map team told me that like there's tons of skin ideas. You guys have a giant list.
Oh, nothing is off the table. There is such a big list.
I thought it would be so like somebody comes running in, like sprinting into the office, just like, guys, I had this idea.
Yeah.
What if Zul's a scarecrow? And they're like, put it in now.
Perfect,
Stat.
brilliant, sold.
Stat. It's Halloween in 2 days. We're working overtime, boys.
Anything that you can sell in one word is much easier than anything.
Scarecrow.
Wait, bear with me for 10 minutes while I explain to you this really cool idea that I have.
All right, so this one time I watched an episode of Doctor Who and no. What if Murky had sneakers? Go. Do it. Make it happen.
That was Samwise, that one.
Yeah. That does kind of seem like his. So for Murky though, all right, and wow, we have to at least have a dozen Murloc pets at this point, right? Like Murkalot, Illa Murky, like there's so many. Are those all on the table?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
It could be anything.
25 years of history of Blizzard. Everything is on the table.
Okay. I personally requested Diablo Murky. Mercablo. Remember that was a thing?
Yeah.
For all of like 2 seconds. That's a thing. Just to be confusing with actual Diablo, and then
Giant. Well, we'll never have
a big and
a
small.
Diablo
right?
skin for Murky.
Yeah. Just a teeny tiny fish Diablo. I want to be this.
That would be cool.
I don't know if this is strategically a good idea right now, but I just want to do it, and then I want to do this. Yeah! I like how big he gets. So how about that? The change in animation from
That's
him
a
being.
whole different model, completely different.
So he
model.
and then
completely
he
different animation, yeah. And it gets triggered over one frame.
right. Oh, his back is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like look at this. Oh,
That's Mike
so
Higgins.
powerful. Actually, there's a lot of backs that are really good. I take that back. He's not the only one, but it's really good. Okay. So this one people ask forever. I don't know. Did you do any movements on Diablo?
No, the new Hearth animation?
Yeah.
Oh, I've
yeah,
been
yeah,
hearing.
yeah.
I always read the forums, and yeah, that was Matt Falcon.
Oh God, you always read
Matt
the
Parker.
forums?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I
Why do you do that to
My
yourself?
favorite thing to do is just Google animation in the latest hero, like that's
And
that's
see what people
inspired
say.
me to fix Turunda on the.
The horse.
I don't need. Oh man, if anyone says anything and I'm responsible for it, I can't help myself. Or even if I'm playing a quick match.
Right.
Someone complained. I animated Witch Doctor.
Okay.
And someone complained about clipping on the skirt on the leg. Literally the next day, I went straight to bed. I was like,
Fix
I have
it.
to fix this. I'm never gonna sort of stop thinking about this unless I fix this.
That's hilarious. Oh, look at that! Oh, AI Ariel,
Very
you're
good,
so
Ariel.
nice. You're so kind. All right, so let's say with Diablo, they decided to do Diablo 3 like Femme Diablo, right? That would be a totally different
That would have to be
model.
different. Yeah,
That's a
could
lot.
you imagine that animating in the same way? That
That would be
the
awkward,
limbs are way
right?
too
If we
different.
had Big Red versus the slinky tail.
That would have to have custom set for everything.
That would be. I imagine that would be quite a lot of work.
Yeah.
Because it would be almost a completely different hero, right?
Not as a lot of work as say you change the design. If you change the abilities or anything for a
okay.
custom one, like does she breathe fire,
Does she have lightning breath? I would hope so.
fire breath, and everything else?
That's now it is just a new hero instead. Now it's like
and that's the thing.
Right.
Yeah, as soon as you change everything else,
Might as well
how
just make
much
a new
do you
one.
change it? And does that keep it as a skin, or does that actually change it?
Yeah. I mean, I like Femme Diablo a lot, and people talk about it a lot too. There's like, right, no Femme Diablo, Diablo 3, but so different. I think I've taken the first talent for everything.
Festus Tychus, I think, is the biggest one that's changed the most out of all of them because he just like swamps
Yeah.
on. But he kept the same abilities.
He's
which
got
is
that
really
weird
nice.
Zergy thing going. I like his voice changes in that skin.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the voice lines are the same, but also change to show that he's possessed, and it always makes me laugh. And I do enjoy things that make me laugh.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Right. Hi, Murky. Bye, Murky. How about Care? Okay.
Can
Oh.
Rag dance when you become building naked?
Kenny,
Actually,
we're gonna find out right now, guys. Let's test it. We're doing it. I feel like this is something Pally would have done instantly in his stream, but like, all right, that's not a B. No.
We have to change that.
Yeah. we need dances.
This could happen.
I mean, we need dances. What does this dance do? I didn't even look at that yet.
Oh,
Jeez.
try it.
What-
Oh,
shit.
it's my
Chat,
favorite.
how did you let me get away with this? Oh, wow. Oh, girl. Oh, Queen, yes.
I'm a huge fan of Bob's Burgers, and that's Tina's dance
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Bob's Burgers. It's so good. Mike Higgins animated that, and he came up with that one as
Oh,
well.
that's a nice one. I
Wait
like
till you
them.
see his victory animation at the very end.
Yeah, we didn't see
You
it
have to-
last
we
game
have to win
because
this game, yeah.
we lost to AI.
We've got this.
But we weren't playing for most of the game, so like I feel like they should have been able to 5v4, right? I'm gonna get. Oh, I can't. I just did it. Dang it. Missed opportunities, guys.
Sylvanas, hit the fort.
When someone gets mind controlled, right, their animations just kind of slow down.
Yeah.
Is that
That's all
is
done
this like a
in-
dial you can
That's
turn
done
back?
in code.
It's done in code.
Yeah,
Okay.
like when you get any fort that attacks you actually slows everything
Right,
down
right.
as well.
I'm gonna explode.
Yes,
No!
otherwise that would be so many extra animations.
Right, you'd have to redo everybody's thing,
Yeah.
like dot Sylvanas. Walk animation 1 dot Sylvanas.
ETC's ability made everyone necessary to have a dance animation. And we started adding it to minions too. Like the minions on this map were the first minions that have a dance.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen it, or if I have, I definitely didn't register it. All right, we're
They're
playing.
simple
We're
'cause no
playing
one has ever
ETC
seen
next,
it.
team. We need to know things for science and research purposes.
Science, yeah.
This is a really important thing that we're
Scientific
gonna.
discoveries are very important.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna come up here. Never mind. I don't know.
She can, so Web713 asks, can she possess undestroyed keeps? Only allied. So she can possess destroyed keeps on the
Right,
enemy
if it's
side.
like we could jump in this enemy one, it's dead, but not this
Not
enemy
that
one.
Yeah.
I tried, so, you know. If I could read, I probably would have known already, but, you know, we learn by doing, not by reading. Mostly making a lot of mistakes and then hoping for the best. That's how I like to do it. Okay. Zarya, no. Zarya, please. So Zarya and Tracer are fairly new because they're Overwatch. Does the Overwatch team have any, like, do they, like, pop over and they're like, hey, you know, I was thinking, like...
Yeah, that's the thing. So every other character, so the brilliant thing about these characters is that they've been around for ages, and my favorite thing in the world is to literally go over to the person who actually created them. And they're still here, and you can go chat and be not geeking out enough. You can actually get some really cool ideas. Like, usually, like, Diablo team always has cool ideas that they wanted to do originally that they missed out on.
They never had time.
And then they see Heroes of the Storm. It's like, yes, you can get this in your game. Overwatch team will definitely come over and see.
Like,
because Tracer was... We actually released Tracer before the Overwatch actually went officially live.
Yeah, right. So that was part of the announcement for Overwatch. Was that if you Heroes, you get her in Heroes.
That was really strange because that was the first time I'd released a character that
didn't exist yet.
That existed but didn't exist. Whereas Murky and Brightwing and Lunara.
Yeah, what about heroes that you guys make like yourself? Like they didn't exist anywhere else. Murky and Lunara, Brightwing. You have nobody to.
They didn't have any history. Yeah,
they have
so
no way to
we were
reference.
able
I mean,
to
you can
define.
go look at a Dryad.
Yeah. Well, that 100%. Yeah, you gotta at least match it. Like Lily Stormstout was using. She existed, but she was using NPC character animations. Like there wasn't anything unique about her.
Yeah.
So I decided that she would skip in our game to make her different from everyone else. You know, how many opportunities am I going to have to make a skipping animation?
A skipping preteen panda?
Yeah.
That's what I did today, guys. I was animating a preteen panda animator skip.
Yeah. I couldn't, like, when we create an animation, we often record ourselves doing it.
Oh, really?
I used my 8-year-old niece, a video of her skipping down the driveway.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
She had a school bag on and her dad's big baggy shirt, skipped down the driveway. So Lily is my niece.
That is amazing.
Running around the map.
All right, that's the best thing I've heard today. Yay! Look, I made a lava wave. Go lava wave, go! I got hit by so many of those and spawned so many lava suns. I think I still have like nightmares about it.
This is awesome. You're gonna get the victory.
We're gonna win. We're actually gonna win the video game, guys.
You're gonna see Ragnaros' victory.
I am so impressed with us. We won the game. Can I just
multitasking?
It's hard. It's hard. I don't usually feel bad about that's part of the problem too. There are people like Moonfaraz who are really, really good at the game and legitimately become upset by losses.
Oh.
And I don't think that I do. As long as I had a good time in the moment.
That's key.
I don't really, you know. It's just one red screen. We can get over it, right? All right, here we go. Oh, there it is! There's a GIF of that from the...
Already?
Yeah, it's from the video.
The trailer that we had? Yeah.
They showed it at the end, and there's a GIF of it.
So good.
Going all over on Twitter. I like it.
I love that. That was Mike Higgins' idea. He was the one that animated that one.
Do the catapults have a dance?
Yes, some of them do. And more coming. Like I absolutely.
You're working on
They are the funniest things.
What do they do? How does the catapult dance?
Oh
yeah.
There you go. Done. That's the video reference right there.
We got it, team.
That's So one thing that people always make online is YouTube collections of all the dances.
Yeah.
And they use the reference that we use.
I've definitely seen those.
One thing I've noticed that is no one's ever been able to guess Brightwing's dance.
Yeah, no, she seems like she just kind of float spins.
I animated Brightwing's dance.
Okay, so
I
where's
can
it from?
You,
tell us now.
You will be the very first
oh my gosh.
to confirm. Very first ever. It's Elmo from the Muppets.
Really? Brightwing is actually, you know what? Somehow I'm not surprised that Brightwing is Elmo.
Yeah, 100%. The eyes, the mouth is a Muppet.
Right.
Yeah.
She does look like a little Muppet. She has no teeth.
No.
If you zoom in, she's just a mouth, like a Muppet.
Except for Scary Monkey.
Oh yeah, the monkey. Dude, I love Monkey Brightwing.
Oh my god! When I first saw that, I was like, oh.
Throws bananas. I really am not like allowed to play Monkey Brightwing on stream though, because then I'll just evolve into only making monkey sounds.
Yeah, he has a custom VO.
Yeah,
set.
right. It's just monkey sounds, and no one wants that.
Do us your monkey impression.
Like, and
that's
that.
perfect.
Yeah.
You got the
yeah. It's pretty much that for like 30 minutes. So it gets.
I have to watch this. I have to backtrack and watch this.
Yeah, it gets a little difficult to sit through. All right. We're gonna low gosh it up here. We're full wolf. Yeah, I like this one better.
Brightwing.
Right? Who'd have thought? So this is probably going to be as terrible as the first one, but I'm okay with it.
He's good. He's you can either go tank or assassin with him. So he's
Right.
our very first multi-class
Right.
character, and I'm so excited to see what he does on
Have we
esports.
just disowned Karazim in that sense?
No.
Like damage Karazim, we just kind of like, oh, that happened.
This is like this is
This is
next
the real
level.
deal.
Yeah,
This is all the way.
this is next level.
We meant for this.
Well, the thing is, he has separate animation sets because one
he
stage
complete-
he has a shield, and the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
And but everything he can do whilst holding those two swords
Yeah.
has to be reanimated.
It's amazing.
It's like Kerrigan. When I animated Kerrigan, she had like her wings abilities. That
Yeah,
was all
poking
set.
people, right.
And then she got her Maelstrom ability, and so she's up in the air.
Right.
She
Not
can-
poking anybody.
She
she's
could
floating.
do everything whilst in the air. Like
Oh.
all of her Q, W,
Right.
E, everything had to be reanimated again. She's
Also,
the
while
second.
lightning is shooting out of her body.
Yeah, she's second to Tracer as far as the amount of animation.
Well, how does he rank in there if he has all of this?
He
weird
has
stuff?
completely separate files. So yeah, you know what? If I was to go through and count, I think he would dominate.
He would
Absolutely
probably
dominate.
beat Tracer.
Yeah.
It's good to beat Tracer. All right, let's look what he does. So this is his Fire Strike, right? Yeah. Okay. I feel like he could end up with a Reinhardt skin. I mean, he has Fire
Oh,
Strike.
that would be perfect,
He has
yeah.
the block. I feel like that could be a thing. I'd like to say I came up with it, but I read it in Discord this morning. I feel like that was Evil Shoot Me. Whoever said that, thanks for giving me that. I appreciate it. Parry all, Inkai, block, and run. All right. That's easy enough. What does his D do?
His passive ability, it prevents their
Oh,
auto
he
attacks from giving you any damage.
Okay, he charges up a thing. All right, great. This isn't Rags. I don't have to press a button. That's what we're getting at there. How many buttons do I have to press to play this hero?
His W is like a buff.
Yeah, it blocks incoming abilities.
That's right.
Right, parry. Sorry, parry and block are different stats. Sorry, World of Warcraft. I would really. So this. You're not allowed for this, but I kind of wish World of Warcraft would take your really nice Lily model and just kind of.
And put it back in.
Have you seen her model in a while? It's terrifying.
No, not lately.
Oh, it's frightening.
They haven't updated? I
No.
know they put Brightwing in.
Yeah, they did, and Lunara.
And like Brightwing is the exact same personality.
Yeah.
And character.
Oh yeah, she has the same voice.
That's
Real
so
creepy. It's great.
exciting. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. No, Brightwing. She's a druid follower in the druid class hall, so that's really neat. Lunara too. But no, Lily is her Mr. Pandaria model, and it's slightly frightening. In a good way, maybe. Okay.
So,
What we got?
Sasha Walt, please reanimate Lily's ready stance. She shouldn't be angry. It
Oh yeah,
doesn't
she does
fit
look
her.
really mad when
The-
you ready up. She's
The facial expressions I actually don't have control. The facial expressions are controlled by whenever they talk.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's animated separately.
Hi. There was a flash, and we discussed how easy. It's okay. I get distracted. I like your Reaper shirt.
Well, thank you very much. I
I-
love the streams.
Wow, thank you. I like streaming.
Yes.
Sounds like we.
Little dinosaur.
Yeah, I should have brought it. I was told to bring it, and then we got a sub, and now look who looks like the jerk, right? Didn't kiss a dinosaur. I'm sorry. Kiss a dinosaur when people sub.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably really unhygienic at this point because
Is it the same dinosaur or is that the
it's
one
the
you
same.
sent?
No, it's the same dinosaur every time, and it has not been washed. So, yeah. We'll look at you. He wants to take our picture. We don't need to play this game. Oh wow! Okay. It is actually
yeah.
extraordinarily
Makes
bright.
you realize how dark it
All right,
is.
what do we got? Shield Wall or Warbringer? I'm gonna charge more. Apparently, I just picked melee variant. I just picked assassin.
Ah, perfect. That's good. What else you got on your team? You got Tychus.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Probably. I'm the tank, but not anymore.
Okay. It balances out. You can
This
take
is
Gara. I
a this
love
is a
Gara.
solo Sonya tank kind of situation. That's what we've decided. All right, I'm gonna charge at this bug. Let's do it. Yeah. So Zagara's dance where her butt wiggles.
Oh yeah.
Did you make that happen?
Chip Carl animated that.
I
And
really
was-
like that.
I was talking to him about the butt wiggle in it.
The butt wiggle.
He is so glad that people like it. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's amazing. It's such a big body, and how
What-
do you rig something? Like when you rig something, you decide what pieces do I need to move,
Right.
and yeah, that was
the big
immediately
the
first thing
the
that came to my
thorax
mind.
wiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I'm positive about it. When all right. I'm actually not going to say that one. I'm going to go past it. Roller Derby Nova, though, that's when I've always had a question. She's incredibly taller than regular Nova.
Her entire animation set had to be moved up.
Yeah,
because
because she's
skates.
really tall.
When we first put her in game, she was her skates were underground. I was like, no, that's
Underground.
That's not a no-go. We have to change this.
It's you. These skates are real underground. You probably never heard of them.
It's special.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's kill Varian. We can do that.
Aggressive. Nice. On. Where's your
Oh,
team?
come on.
AI.
Yeah. Where are my team, robots?
Ping, hit G, and ping every single AI. Make sure they follow you.
Robots, where are you at? Come on,
Army.
where's my support? I mean, I'm the tank and I spec damage, but whatever. You don't know. I'm excited to see how he ends up in competitive play with actual good players.
It's going to be interesting because I think how do you
draft
counter?
with that?
Yeah, how do you counter that pick?
Because what is he?
What are they going to choose?
He could be anything.
Yeah.
And then
Has it become the point that he?
I hope him to be good rather than like a Cho'Gall who is fun but generally not
not
good,
anymore.
right? Fun but not good. Kind of like me, fun but not good. Like I'm Cho'Gall now. That's good. I'm okay with that. But if Varian will be the same thing or if he'll be like competitive good, we don't know.
I'm so excited to when
see,
he goes
right.
live and see how everyone plays him. Well, that's one of the cool things about being one of the animators. So Alarak, which was my last character, because I animated him. So you would hope that because I animate a character, I would expertly play them fantastically. No,
Right.
that's not the case. When it's animating something standing still in a developer environment where I'm not playing against other people,
Right, you don't
versus
even
actually going live with people who know what they're doing. Completely different situation, and I'm never brilliant at them.
How much
But-
Star Wars did you watch before you animated him?
Oh,
like
I listen to John Delancey like constantly. He is my favorite.
just
favorite
Palpatine
voice
on
actor.
loop for the.
I had him on repeat. I had all of
Yeah.
his quotes from StarCraft playing on repeat, listening and watching him. He was the best. But I can always react instantly. So Alarak will never catch me because I know exactly what he's doing. I
You-
made,
like, I saw
made
that.
that. I know exactly what you're about to do, and I just avoid him perfectly. That's my only super
That's
skill
like the
as a
mom thing.
result.
Like I brought you into this world, I can take you out of it.
Yes. Yes.
I made those arms move.
I
Don't
made
try.
you. Or if I'm, I'm gonna change you. Yeah.
That's what I said. Because so Ken Eric, who came up with the concept of Murky, I guess, and you made Murky. You're Murky's parents. You're Murky's mom.
Yeah.
You're Murky's mom. I would put that on a business card if it were me.
Murky's mom.
Murky's mom.
Mother of Murky.
Mother of Murlocs. Because of the march.
Oh my god, that would be the best. I need one on my shoulder.
You made a Murloc puppet. I saw it on the internet. I googled your
yeah.
name, and that's one of the first things that come up.
Oh,
is,
really?
Is the Murky puppet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Google your name. That's
He's
what
my favorite.
happens.
We had one of the things. So we have a Blizzard Academy at
Yeah.
work. So we're constantly taking classes and training, and we're allowed to request. And one of the coolest things we had was a puppeteer from Jin Hansen Studios. David
Oh, yeah,
Scarra
okay.
came down, gave us a class, and all the animators on the Heroes team were actually, and like we did a song with
Made you a
learning how
song?
to. It's completely different sort of.
Where can I
process.
see this?
Oh, it's not online.
Why is this not
I'm
online?
currently making a Chromie puppet as well,
Chromie puppet?
as well as an Arthas one, and I'm hoping that all the animators.
Arthas is one
are-
of my favorite characters.
I have to get us all together and actually animate to a fan song. of
Yeah,
Heroes
I
of
would-
Storm.
I would-
That would be awesome.
Let's watch that.
It's my pet project.
Dude, I want to see that. Arthas is one of my favorites. Did you make Arthas?
Oh yeah? No, but Arthas is my main. Like if I have to pick a tank.
Oh, yeah,
Arthas,
absolutely.
Arthas is my go-to. Like from the very beginning, from Alpha, he was.
Did you read the book? Did you read Christy Golden's book?
No, I haven't.
You should. It's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah. Arthas, Rise of the Lich King.
Oh, I'll have to pick it up.
I was a little bummed that that's not what we got for the first Warcraft movie. It'll happen someday. I have faith. But I was like, come on, my boy. He was another one, though, for spinning his cloak.
Oh
You
yeah.
can get his cloak to do some really amazing things.
Kalthus as well. Anyone with a huge coat.
I feel like somebody heard me say that once because there was actually a post from Spirian where they made the bones in the cloaks heavier so they don't.
So that
You can't get them over his head because
Yeah.
you could give him like a cloak wedgie,
Yeah.
which was incredibly fun to do. His cloak was completely over his head. These are things I do. Like I have way too much time where I'm like, can I
When
get
you're
Arthas's
waiting.
cloak from here to over here? The answer is yes, you could. Not anymore. It's too heavy now.
It's too heavy.
Kale's cloak is like made of concrete. Like it flutters regally, and that's about as far as you get. Did you make Kalthas move?
No, that
Let's
was
talk about
Ragnaros'
who else you
team.
made move. Who moves?
The butcher.
The
Butcher. He's mine. There's lots of videos of me pretending to be the butcher.
Really?
Not online.
God, why? You
Never.
can't tell me. There's videos of me pretending to be the butcher and then be like, oh, but it's real underground. You can't see it.
It's my fear. I have a fear of this collection of videos of me acting like
I would pay
all of
real
these
American
characters.
dollars to see
no.
I would.
I animated Taronda Whisperwind.
Okay.
She was my Jaina Proudmoore. Who else? Oh.
So 2 attractive ladies and the butcher.
And the butcher.
And the butcher. 2 attractive ladies and the butcher.
The Lieutenant Morales.
Rosa?
Yeah. She was
Oh my! I love. I refuse. Like I like to call her by Rosa. It's her first name.
Aw.
But her Healy pack.
Oh yeah, the drums.
Thing. Those are great. That looks really like you're gonna get healed, and it's like, oh.
That's cool.
I enjoy it.
They're actually animated. So they're animated across her entire set, and then we have a second thing that triggers that hides them whenever we need.
Yeah, because they only pop out when she's actually
When you
actively
actually
in
trigger it,
combat. Yeah, then they hide. There was a Morales cosplayer here yesterday.
I
that
saw
was
there was
amazing.
2.
Yeah.
And one of them had like a shield that was over. Like, the
Did it light
guns
up?
were massive. I wish I had taken a photo, but she had a friend that was
Ooh, we're
coming
done.
around with her that had to carry her shield.
Right,
for
they're
her.
heavy. There's also a
Oh
really
my
good
gosh.
chromie too.
Yes. Oh yeah, I
she
saw
had
her outside
contacts
as
in.
well.
She had glowing stuff. The giant bun hairs.
Yeah.
Those buns had to weigh like
Perfect.
20 pounds solid.
Chromie's on our poster this year as well.
Yeah.
I was signing a lot of them. It was awesome.
It's good. Okay. What do we got? I'm reading if you have good questions. You don't. No. Okay. Well, we're ignoring you again, chat. Sorry. Normally I read chat a lot. We talked about this. You're like, how do you read chat?
How do you reach out whilst you're playing a game?
And now I'm
'Cause I
not.
couldn't
But I'm
possibly-
talking to you. I feel like, listen. The game is already taking a backseat. If we had a chat in there, we'd never get anything done. We'd just stare at the loading screen. Yeah, I put on a napkin and submit it. Reinhardt Varian.
Oh yeah.
That's my napkin submission.
I'm gonna write it down. Send it out. Add it
Right.
to the list.
Right. All right, what do we got here? Heroic taunt, heroic colossal smash. I'm gonna do that. It says lose health. Oh, perfect. Oh, absolutely. We're the tank. That's what we took. Reading is so great. Reading is really hard, team. It's almost as hard as numbers are. Okay. Blizzard Lady, I recently got accepted into college to get a degree in video game development.
That's awesome.
Did you always plan on making video games, or did you happen upon this jube?
Well, I always planned. Originally, I wanted to be in films, and I started out wanting as a 2D animator, and I got some work experience at. I've been to America before, so I was here like 15 years ago at Disney Studios. They were working on Lilo and Stitch at the time, and I was working under Chris Sanders then. And then I went back to Australia and got a job at game studio, local game studio. And my job when I was at college was I managed a game store. I was like the PC expert. That was my collection. And I fixed PlayStation 2s. You know, I replaced the lasers on PlayStation 2s and Xboxes and all that. And then that was when it triggered for me that animation is in video games. And I could definitely, because my all-time favorite game is Warcraft 2.
Okay.
I love Warcraft 2. I will play that to the end of days.
Still
I
playing it
play
now
that.
today.
Yeah, still
Still
play
going
that.
strong.
I have a cousin who only plays Warcraft 2 with me, and she and I will spend 10 hours easy.
It's amazing.
10 hours and some pizza, and that's my weekend. That's brilliant.
Amazing.
So yeah, it was whilst I was at university, I switched to game animation, which is a little different from film. Like, because our animations loop and repeat and cycle, so it's all about balancing them all with one another. Plus, the camera can change, and so you have to cater to any angle.
Right.
Like Lily, when we first released Hero League,
Okay.
you know how they have them in front,
Right,
and
right.
you can see them from that angle. Or her breathing, I made she was so tiny on screen that it didn't look like she was moving when I animated her breathing.
Yeah.
So I pushed that a little bit further, but if you zoom in really close, it looks wrong, like it's broken. Like if you've ever slowed down an animation and you see the way we stretch the limbs really far and break the rig, like Brightwing. If you slow down Brightwing's auto attack animation,
It looks really creepy.
I break all her neck and her face and just to make it look stretchy.
All right, team, you hear what you have to do. Take Brightwing, blow her up, and real slow. Real slow. Watch her head just pop off.
Secrets of all my
Yeah,
my
just
tricks.
pop right off. I'm just going to grab that. I keep trying to not get activated, and then I take activated. So I've kind of backed myself into a corner here. That's okay. I'm okay with it. We knew this would happen.
We gotta get
too.
some of the towers, and they got the Punisher. All right, we need to focus on the Punisher.
Yeah. Arcane Punisher at 13 minutes. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we got this.
Nothing bad will
We
come
got
of this at all. Did you make Punisher's move? You made the Minions move.
No, I didn't make this Punisher, no.
The John
who's
Cena's?
the Punisher?
Have you seen that?
No.
Wow. It's a carbot animation
Oh, yes.
with the Punisher's
With the
John
Punisher?
Cena.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him. He was at studio once. I got to
Yeah.
meet him once.
Yeah.
And I was so excited. Like, he was excited to be at Blizzard, and I was freaking out.
You're like,
that I got
I've
to meet-
watched
I
your
love
tiny
Your
videos.
animations are the best.
You made my people into not stick figures, but
Adorable.
adorable bubble
Murky
figures.
versions of everyone.
Right. Murky versions of everyone. They did the StarCraft Carbot pack, right?
Yes.
You can play StarCraft.
He's working on a huge patch that will replace everything. But at
Yeah.
one stage, we had a 1% chance in StarCraft of the Zergling turning into a Carbot Zergling. So when you summon- So, oh my gosh, it was so funny.
Dude, I would just keep summoning Zerglings just to see it.
Yeah, that's literally what people were doing.
Bananas!
Keeping it. And then for some reason, you get this random spawn of a Zergling that looks like a little Carbot Zergling. You never want it to die, and so you protect it.
Protect
and
it.
the whole game changes. It's all about you protecting this one little Zergling.
And there'll be people who haven't watched StarCraft and they think it's like a glitch, and they're like, "What is this?
Yeah, what is
Why
this
is
thing?"
this here? What did I
It's-
do?
all the textures are missing.
What did I do?" So Banana Brightwing, because there's one in this game. The bananas stay on the ground for a little while.
Yeah,
and they
take a
go
little while
away.
to fade away. Yeah.
Who put that there?
That would have been visual effects artists.
Oh, okay.
They do all of the abilities. Except for, so Oreo was a little different. I animated her ribbons.
Right.
But they remain a little bit behind because she could walk away.
Yeah.
When I first animated her, the whole ribbons were.
They
like,
just stood there.
They were like a giant surfboard that she was holding in front of her. So I had to disconnect them, give them to the visual effects artists, and now they're like ethereal. They
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
in. There's two versions. There's the one I animate that's really quick, and then
Can we
there's
get
the
an
ethereal
actual surfboard one now where she's like, she's just wielding a surfboard?
version. Oh, Kerrigan's wings were the same. They were so giant.
They
It
were
was
just
so
big, bulky blocks?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
It was really funny.
Oh, Merbsing. I thought it was a question, but it's not. I mean, you get me looking at chat like once every 10 minutes. I think you're doing better than I. I think you're doing better than I. Okay, what color? Yellow again? I don't know. These are all kind of similar. I like this one. I like
The
this
red
one.
one?
He's red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the gold trim.
Are these separate pieces? Okay, so look at this. He's got his little funnel, and then is his body just stuck in it like a cake, like
They're
a cake
all in
top?
the scene, but they're animated separately.
Yeah.
Like they're all circling around on their own. And the
Oh yeah,
visual
because there's like
effects
three
is
of them. There's
controlling
one
that.
here, here, and here.
And then the lava bubbling up, that's a separate effect that's being attached to it.
And that whole piece slugs around.
Yeah, in game.
Slugs.
Permanently. It's all attached to his.
Oh, selection time remaining. Wow. Okay, I
Oh,
didn't make a
wow.
countdown. Okay,
Wow.
jeez. Wow. I feel pressure
No messing
now.
around.
I feel pressure. Dahaka is also getting something. Okay. So Dahaka's animation. You said you worked on Dahaka, right?
No, that was Lana Bashensky.
Ah, I was gonna say, how much Aliens did you watch before that? Like his tail is so, like, if you take Isolation, right? His alt where he actually shoots goo out of his tail. I like that. It's creepy looking.
The thing I love about Dahaka's tail is that it's all animated, whereas
It's like a separate little.
Yeah, and it's all hand animated. It's all hand keyed that Lana Bashensky did, rather than being generated like cloaks. When the cloaks
Right.
flap around,
The
that's all
close slap
generated.
around, that's just a thing.
Yeah, you have to control that because otherwise, if that was, it would just fall to the ground.
Yeah.
And it would slide.
And then I would flop it around and
Yeah.
try to get it stuck on him.
Exactly.
Which
Oh,
I
man.
cannot
Maybe
do.
we
I
should bring
should-
that in. You
I should
bring
have
your
known.
minigame in.
How about this guy? Okay, Asthma Dunk. This was like the biggest deal last year.
Community made such a call for that.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's got shoes on.
Yes. Oh, and he's got the sweatbands on his spikes on his back as well.
Yeah.
I love that.
So he's wearing shoes only when he's mounted, and then when he's unmounted, the shoes go away.
Way. Yeah.
Is
and
that
his custom animation?
right?
So
It's just
for the most part, these are all his. Like his dance animation. I created his dance and his surf
Yeah.
mount. That's all the same. But his hearth animation, Michael Cravis had to come in and like
to do the basketball.
we need,
and the-
yeah, we need some custom animations for
Space
this guy. Make him
Jam.
special. And he has different. So you see his pets.
Yeah.
Brand new set of animations.
Yeah. Because they look totally different. They got basketballs on sticks. That's
Exactly.
nice. The animation of them coming out the door. It's a locker door.
Yeah, and someone had to create the door. Someone had to animate them coming out.
I watched the the making of the sound for that. How they were
yeah.
actually like at the scoreboard and throwing balls at stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That had to be a fun day. Or the StarCraft one where they used a pig.
Oh, one of the girls at work brought it in. Yeah, I
it has
remember
a
that
pig.
email. They were asking anyone with unusual animals.
Anyone with unusual. Do you have a pig at your house?
I was so impressed with that. I was like, suddenly I wanted a pig.
Wouldn't that be like your thing
pet
if you owned a
piglet.
pig and like you've been waiting for that?
Oh
day?
yeah, it's my time to shine.
Exactly. I've been waiting for this for so long, and now it's time. I have a pig. What up, Zool? The Bone Zone, Zool's Bone Prison.
Oh yeah,
Is that just a visual piece, or is that a
that's
thing?
3D. That's
a
3D
thing.
elements that actually spike
Up and grab you.
Yeah.
Trap
And
your
that's
trap your
animated as well.
bod.
That's
Can
all
you,
animated by
Can you
visual.
play Kerosene? Yes. Let's just. There's new heroes. Forget them. Play Kerosene. I'm actually gonna play Uther. I've heard he's the oldest animated character in the game, so we're just gonna stick to Uther for the
very
rest
first, yeah.
the duration of the stream. Oh yeah, the overlay. No, we couldn't bring stuff. I hear there was a kerfuffle over a USB at one point. So no. Why my overlay isn't my usual overlay? It's something else. It's whatever was here. Tim did it. Trixler made it, probably.
Blame Trixler.
Yeah, blame Trixler. he's right there, and I think he's like artfully ignoring us. You know what I mean? Like he hears us and he acknowledges us, but not with his ears.
Merbzing asks, really important, who animated Lumberjack Uther? That was Chip Carl using the base animation set.
Ribzing's Canadian, so it's like really important to him spiritually.
Oh, really?
Lumberjack Uther, yeah.
Ah, I've seen that cosplayed as well. Like,
Yeah,
that's a
there was a
great
really good
Halloween.
one last year. I haven't seen one this year. I'm not even. But maybe he's fallen out of favor. It's mostly I've seen a lot of Overwatch cosplay.
Yes.
A lot.
And the
Like,
great
a
thing
lot.
is that it can be either, like, every time I see a Tracer, I'm like, oh, I animated you, but I animated you in here. It's not, no, so I don't know which version I'm seeing.
Close enough.
Yeah.
It's all the same, right? Sorta.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has great hair too. I've talked a lot about people's hair today. Tracer has great hair.
She has fantastic hair.
I can't accomplish things like that.
I don't know how she gets it nice and spiky and stays up there. She
Don't
must
know.
go through so much hairspray.
I feel like it's got to be glue.
Glue?
Glue.
Like she sleeps and she wakes up
Right.
and
They
it's
use like some of that
staying
like
up.
white glue and they just kind of get it up
See
and
that?
then go away. There's a lot of specialists happening right now in this game. That's okay. I like Nazebo. Nazebo. So when you said when you animate they don't have any sounds. You didn't know Brightwing was going to be.
Yeah, now
was
we
gonna
have
be
sounds.
Brightwing.
Like Oriole, I got Oriole's sounds halfway through, so I knew exactly
Okay.
what she was gonna say, like when she does her tone. But the writers are still creating.
Would you have done Brightwing differently if you'd known she was going to sound like that?
Nope.
No.
No, not at all.
I think it helps
Brightwing.
for her to look so cute and act so and then sound
Yeah.
absolutely terrifying.
I love that.
Did you hear Nazebo before he was made? Like,
I
did
knew
you know?
Nazebo. Like I knew what he was gonna sound like from Diablo.
The
Like,
brappa.
yeah.
You were ready
oh,
for that?
yeah. His
okay.
dance animation.
Aye.
Oh, I went through so many ideas for that. I had no idea what to do. for him.
Did you dance for it?
I did, and I even
Yes!
I have a mask at home, like from an old Halloween party with the feathers.
So you put a Nazebo mask on and you were oh my
I went
gosh.
through so many to try and get that.
Somebody
No.
put these on the internet. Why are we
Why
not
am I saying this? Like, why is?
I don't know, but why are we not
I should
funding
not have
this?
did
This is things I would. It's where my tax dollars should be going.
Zeratil's dance animation is he does breakdancing.
Yeah.
And
The
I
boombox
can't
drops.
break dance. That would be the worst animation ever if I was to try that. But Stephen Provost, one of our modelers, our character
He did it?
animators, he breakdanced for me. That was fantastic. And a lot of people at work are experts in martial arts. So for Lily,
Yeah.
I got Steve Provost to help me again with a lot of her abilities.
So how many of the heroes are Steve Provost at this point?
I know, yeah.
Right. Wouldn't that be
Two at
okay?
least.
So like you say, you see your niece skipping in Lily because that's
Yeah.
where you got that, and you did the Nazebo dance. Is that like is it endearing to see, or is it weird to see when you're like I physically did that? That's my bones.
That's endearing. I love her. She
Yeah.
has a special place
Yeah.
in my heart because of that.
Like you look at the Nazebo mask in your bedroom and you're
Oh,
just like,
God, I
"That's
just
me.
love it
I can
myself
do
already."
that."
Yeah,
Dude.
I've always wanted to do a cosplay. Like I animated Jaina as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I have blonde hair, so I could do Jaina, and
You
I
could.
could do her dance.
You
that
could.
I did originally.
She does like the ballet dance, and she's
yeah, the spinning.
Yeah.
With the
do it.
stuff. I always wanted to see if I could pull it off, but I
think
wonder
you
if
could.
it looks anything like it.
I
at
think you
all.
could. You got it. Like you said, you got the nice hair.
Got the blonde hair at least.
Right. Well, I mean, it's nice. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but I can, so I'm just going to assure you that it is quite nice. Come on, Asmodee, we got this. Asmodee, we got this all day. Hashtag all day. Okay, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't got it. All right, we tried.
We're doing well though.
This is much better than
taking top lane, so it's good.
Yeah. Kai Berries, have you asked if they reused? Oh, okay. So this is this maybe you would know because it's poses. Tracer's standing pose. Her butt is cocked like she's like you said the legs.
All her weight is on one
okay.
hip.
So I feel like Vala's new skin, the Deputy Vala.
Oh, yep.
Butt looks exactly the same.
Oh, you know what?
Well, maybe not exactly because they're, but you know.
Base Spectre skin
Yeah.
was modeled by Leslie Vandenbroek, who also modeled Deputy Vala.
Oh.
But
so that could be like a
they didn't reuse it, but it's the
right. You
same
said each one's done
artist.
by hand.
Yeah,
So,
you can tell that.
So that's her style. That's her butt style. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could tell when a modeler is doing the
right.
the
Because
same.
they have like a signature, and
Yeah.
that's their
Same with
signature butt
animations. You can
pose.
see similarities.
Yeah.
I like with artists, you can tell like, oh, that's your drawing. I know
Yeah.
who drew that.
Yeah.
That's Peter Lee.
I know you
that's
did that, but-
Samwise. That's so Samwise. Look at this.
Oh right. Yeah. Samuro though, like
Yeah.
I've seen you before. He voiced him too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Samwise voiced him.
He does that at work too. He'll be walking past and he'll do a voice and be like, he does the peon voice, like the work, which I love.
Oh my goodness! I would love a Warcraft map where the minions were the work peons
that would be
and
awesome.
yeah.
I would put my hand straight up for that. I would. That would be my obsession.
Yeah, you'd make those ones.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when we know when it happens someday, we'll know who did it, and we'll harken back to this. We're gonna make a clip of this. We're gonna save it. We're gonna keep it.
And now Elmo's dance.
Right, Elmo's dance. I am gonna look at that.
It's specifically, Elmo was interviewed on an Australian television show called Rove Live, and he does that exact. That's literally what
That's
I was
it. And
looking
you're so they're like,
My
okay, make
influence.
Brightwing dance, and you're like, all right, how? And then it just.
at. I knew. I was like, oh, I've seen
this in my life.
And
I've been
he has
preparing
the
for this for
mouth.
so long. It's time, boys. So I don't normally play melee. This is a general thing. I don't normally play melee,
Who's
but
your favorite hero?
Uther
Uther? Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
for a long time.
Uther's the first. That's the
Right?
best.
Dude, I like Uther. I like Paladins. I like playing support. Medic Uther's, the Medic Uther skin, you know,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
the StarCraft skin, specifically is my favorite.
Oh, that's
Sorry, Merbsing, I know
That's
Lumberjack Uther is really important to us, but.
cool. The medic takes.
And then Judgment Uther came out.
Oh.
Judgment Uther is so much different than all the other
He
Uthers.
looks so epic, and
Yeah.
the horse that he
Yeah,
came with as
the
well.
Judgment horse.
I love that horse.
Oh, I asked you about the textures on the horses, right, for the Nexus ones, but
yeah.
we have tons of horses now, right? We have
Yeah.
the Judgment horse, we have the red hair, which is not a rabbit, it's a horse.
It's a horse.
Do you redo all those separately too?
It depends. So the
Depends.
armored horse we
Yeah.
had to redo. It really depends on if there's any element that's actually changing.
Right.
The zebra horse has like a giant mask with feathers.
Yeah,
in
right,
it.
right,
We
yeah,
have- we
yeah.
have to
It's a
support
zebra.
that.
It's got a different tail.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to add extra bones and actually animate them extra.
What up, Tim?
What up?
I don't know. You came over here flashing cell phones and stuff.
I was letting her know that her time slot is done, but she's more than welcome to stay as long as she would like. Easy mode. You guys seem to be killing it.
Oh, thanks, Tim. That's so kind of you. That's so kind of you. I was expecting like the poll, like, you know, they're gonna be like, okay.
Play Varian yet?
What? Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It's because I'm not really reading anything, so I think he requires talents to play. Did you know? Did you know that? I think they may require talents.
Basically Uther.
Basically, Uther. Oh, well, I love Uther. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Uther's my favorite.
Number one.
Tim, is Murky still your favorite, or have you moved on fully to Artanis? Is Murky still your favorite, or have you moved fully to Artanis?
Chromie's my favorite now.
Oh, Chromie's your favorite now?
yeah.
Chromie,
I-
Artanis, Murky.
I feel like Chromie's too meta for you to like.
Chromie's not better. No one plays her. They hate her.
Really? Okay.
Best.
All right.
They're all
Should be
male
coming back.
haters.
Tim is like the hipster. Like if it's like when it's out of style, Tim's
He'll
take it
take
happen.
and make it happen.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I keep asking fans that I see, like everyone around the con, and Kerrigan and Artanis and Tyrael,
Oh
actually.
yeah, Tyrael.
A lot of Tyrael players.
I while Uther is my favorite and I enjoy playing support, my highest win rate is definitely Kerrigan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she gets work done.
that's awesome.
She gets a lot of work done. All right, I'm just going to press a button and hope that things happen. All right, so we have, do you remember when Legion came out, the collector's edition Legion mount? This is a lot of words. It's
Yeah.
like a Fell Hunter, but
Oh yes, yes.
okay. So that doesn't look like anything.
I completely made up.
You just put me because it's
Yeah,
not
it's kinda like a
exactly
Zergling.
yeah. It kind of looks like a cross between a Zergling and a Fellstalker.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Hey, Legion's coming, make them out." Did you get any reference material on that? Where did that?
We go straight to the WoW team and get like original files and have a look and see
That's neat.
on everything. Yeah, it's really really cool because you can see extra stuff that exists in these files that never got.
It never got in the game right because
Yeah.
it doesn't look exactly really like anything.
It's really fun to see behind
yeah,
the wall.
and it's neat when things pop up in heroes that are unique to heroes.
Yeah.
I like that. All right,
Like
what
the
we're
Nexus
looking at in
mounts.
chat. Oh, I don't know. They're talking about Chromie and stuff. Lumberjack Luther. I want to be a dragon. Let me be no, Varian, go away. No, Varian, go leave. Oh, I guess I should let Varian stay. Mistakes have been made.
Up top. Zool.
We're going. We're going. Here, look at this. Look, we don't have alts. Okay, never mind. I can read. I'm really great at reading. I'm the best. Ask anyone.
Reading and typing at the same time.
No.
While playing a game.
While playing a game, while talking about Zerg mounts, like a lot of things are happening right now. So who would you say your favorite that you made? Your absolute favorite?
My absolute favorite would be a cross between Brightwing and Murky.
A cross between Brightwing and what?
Murky. And then Murky.
And Murky.
And
oh.
they were one after the other too.
I feel like if you cross those two heroes, it'd be pretty terrifying.
Have a Murky Brightwing.
Yeah.
Murking.
Yeah, if Murky and Brightwing merged into one being and it was like a frog with
Coming out of an
wings.
egg.
With an egg, but also polymorph people. That sounds OP.
Turn everyone into a Murky. That would be great.
Oh yeah.
Polymorph Murky.
I'd take that polymorph Murky. That would be cool. I think it's high time for Murky to have another skin. It's been a little bit, right?
It's been the last one. Yeah, we're overdue.
The Easter one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Easter one where he has a peep in his hand?
Yeah, you like that?
Yes.
And his fluffy rabbit ears.
Yes.
Runs around with.
Although the eyes on it are kind of terrifying. I mean, I feel like Murky is supposed to be like a flirt between cute and kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
But yeah, those eyes are kind of terrifying. He has an Easter basket in his hand. His
And it's
egg
got
is painted.
eggs inside of it. Yeah. I really wanted to hide lots of Easter eggs around the map. That would have been fast.
That
But
would have been.
His egg itself turns into an Easter
Yeah,
egg.
which egg
That's
is it though
okay.
at that point, right? How do
Yeah.
you decide? All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna fight your girl Jaina here. All right, never mind. We're gonna leave. Okay. Just pick the first thing, right? That's a strategy, probably. Back. That's a strategy, probably. Just pick the first talent.
That's always the go.
Forward this.
Top and first.
like,
or wait till you die and then read exactly
forward
what you're
this
gonna
strat to like Dignitas. Just pick the first of everything and you'll win. Guys, that's how it works. Have you made things move for any other Blizzard games, or were you came on for Heroes?
When I was hired for Heroes, they weren't ready for production. And
Yeah.
so I was on StarCraft Heart of the Swarm.
Okay.
And we had a competition to make some new dances, and I animated the dance animation for the Overlord, for the Zerglings, and the Queen dance, and a couple of Terran buildings, and,
Not nearly
small
as fun as
environment
making an
buildings.
Overlord dance.
And then my very first animation I had to create was the dance animation for Asmodean, which was just into the deep end. Here's an 8-legged character that dances. And so I was like, oh, okay, let me have a think, see what I'm going to do. I didn't actually pick anything specific for Asmodean for his reference. I was watching Backstreet Boys.
Oh,
It's
wow,
not
okay.
the Backstreet Boys, but I was listening to a lot of heavy metal. So
that is a
the
mix.
The drumming and the foot slide.
I was
it's an
listening
amalgamation.
to some Backstreet Boys and some heavy metal, and I put them together, and that's where Asmodean came from. Oh, that makes sense.
5
though.
years ago. Yeah, it was really good.
Okay, I'm actually not as surprised about that as I thought I was about to be.
And then Tyrande Whisperwind was my first complete set from scratch. Funnily enough, she doesn't have fingers. She's always fists.
Yeah.
So that's why I picked the single ladies, because I didn't have to, because having her
big.
dance without fingers was really, really, really difficult. She just looks like
And she never has fingers. It's just a
always
club.
a fist. Yeah, she was one of the very early ones.
I really like this animation on the lava.
That looks awesome.
Yeah,
That
it
is
does.
my favorite thing, and it's a real showstopper too. Like you can't help but like hide and then watch it go by.
Yeah. Or hopefully not stand in it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go
The
become
death
the-
ragdoll that gets triggered in that is hilarious because they all get pushed backwards.
Yeah. I'm gonna go be a building. I forgot I could be a building again, guys.
Ooh, here's your chance against Death Knight.
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah,
got this.
yeah. It's a long cast. Can that be interrupted? Probably. Puny insects. Oh, he just charged me. That is super rude. Does he not have an auto attack when he's the thing?
When he's the thing, he has his he's kind of like the Death Knight himself.
Gotcha. Oh wow. Okay. Well.
Wow.
His little tail looks funny when he flies. I don't think that's meant to happen. Like, I feel like of all the things Ragnaros expects, to be kicked and punted is not one of them. All right, Rags. All right, come on. Let's blow up. We got this. It's like he's doing me favors by throwing me.
Well, the rest of the AI is pushing the top lane.
Great. Good
That's
job, AI.
Good job, guys.
Here, I'll help. Oh, no, I won't. 20 seconds. That is a long
Jaina,
cooldown.
you are
I'm
not
not
gonna
prepared
survive.
for that. Yeah, we're going to die. No, we're not. Oh, okay. Escapes. The escapes were made.
That's awesome.
Wait, is that Celine Dion? It is. That's I Will
Yes.
Always Love You. All right. I kind of want to know the context for that. Hey, guys. We're at BlizzCon here, and
If you can hear.
if you can hear, I will always love you. I will never let go, Leo. That's what's happening here.
Lumberjack
What is, all right, you've done a lot of dances. I'm just, as the question comes to my head, it's coming out. What's a dance that you've seen that you would like to use? You haven't used it yet, but it's like in the back of your mind, like I'm gonna pop this out for
That's
a hero
good
someday.
question. I have a collection.
Yeah.
Like whenever anyone sort of suggests something, I collect it and put
Okay.
it in a
You have like a
folder,
little box.
ready to pick. Yeah. It comes down to the right character. I love dances that match a personality. Like
yeah.
Tracer's dance was perfect for the running.
The Running Man. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but Kerrigan's was really, really difficult. She does the
I bet, because she's not much of a
She
dancer
would
to
never
begin
dance,
with. The
yeah.
Pulp Fiction dance, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's an upcoming one? I have a huge collection. I can't think of one now.
So you like watch, who is it that just came out that dabs?
Oh, Zarya.
Yes, yeah, Zarya.
Yeah.
That made me laugh really hard. I think some people groaned internally, but I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
the dabs.
There's a lot of sports references as well, like
Yeah.
like famous sports players that actually do dances on the goal line. No,
I hope you have one in the back, like your favorite, like, or we have Kael'thas does the Napoleon Dynamite dance. Good times. All right, I'm gonna take that.
I like Zeratil's dance because it's
The boombox. Is the boombox just a visual piece, or is it an actual?
an actual model. Yeah.
It's an actual thing. Oh my
that we
goodness.
summon in just for the dance.
That's awesome.
so expensive.
That's some work. It's so much work. Oh, hi guys. You don't think about that, you know? We don't. You do, because you do that, but we don't.
Everything has to be assessed. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep dropping waves here. That's my plan.
Tracer is Flash Dance. Puppy's Welcome. Not Running Man.
All right, I'm gonna be in this. There's not really a reason for it, but if Trixler watches the VOD, I just want him to know that I got in the building. Tim, I did it for you. I did it for you. All right. How far can this go? Really far. Oh, wow. Okay. We're learning new things.
That's awesome.
All right. I just thought of this
Oh.
actually because I heard somebody else say this. I don't know do you watch Pally Time? Have you ever seen Pally Time play?
I've seen it.
Yeah, you may have heard of him.
Yeah.
MF Paladin Time, right? He's a person. He has a very strong emotional feeling about Deathwing
Oh.
being in the Nexus.
Oh, cool.
Now, my thought is like Deathwing would be a great, like a map maybe. He's so huge, right? If you remember World of Warcraft.
Oh, that's awesome.
He was a map. Pally
Like
wants
you're
to be-
actually playing on the
on
back.
his back, kind of like Spine a Deathwing fight, right?
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I mean, Pally Time would probably like Deathwing to be an actual character. What do you think? Could you make a dragon that big?
Yeah, nothing.
You could do it. You're like, I got this.
You could totally do that.
There's hope for you, Pally Time.
Make it, like what is it in World of Warcraft where it's a giant turtle and you're.
Oh yeah,
running
the giant turtle that Pandarius
Yeah.
is sitting
yeah,
on.
Yeah.
I think it's the
That's
monk.
a cool idea. I like that idea.
All right, well, we've given you hope, Pally Time. Hope for Paladin Time. He starts out pretty much every interview. He's like, so, Let's talk about Deathwing.
Oh, is that his first thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's his first thing. It's becoming a problem. I think actually at this point, we need help.
It's his obsession.
Yeah. All right. So
What's your obsession?
What's mine?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's as strong as Paladin's, but like I push for Imperious.
Imperious?
Yeah.
From
Diablo.
Diablo?
The angel who doesn't like anyone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What would his abilities be?
I don't know.
That's tricky. That's tricky with all the angels because they all look so similar.
Right. The angels.
It's just, like, how do you make him different?
Right. I don't know how you'd make him different than
It's
Tyrael.
always difficult.
But I just like his personality and that he's the Look at this.
Just being jammed up against the...
We've trapped Arthas. We've trapped.
Walk around.
I'm gonna let him stay right
Walk
here.
around. Ragnaros is just there. Oh, there you go.
There you go, buddy. You got
You
it.
had to think about it.
Yeah. I was just gonna keep him there. He's mine forever. I just like how he's an angel, but he's very unfriendly angel, as far as angels go. All right. So if a character's model gets changed a little bit, let's say a part of them is considered like their hands are too big, so we're gonna shrink their hands.
Yeah.
How much actual work goes into that?
Oh, well, it's easiest to be done in the animation side of things.
All right. Let's say they're already live.
Yeah. Oh, and they're too big and we have to shrink them?
Yeah.
Oh, next patch. The second we
patch.
have the next patch, we'll be able
I
to
believe there was a
update.
time where Tyranda's butt was changed in size.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's in the community. It's like the ongoing theory that Tyranda's butt was bigger and it was made smaller.
Oh, interesting.
Does that sound like it'd be?
No, I fixed a clipping bug.
Okay.
I remember that.
Guys, it
And I
might not have
tweaked-
happened. The
tweaked
people.
the animation, but I don't remember.
We might have to let
any
go
size
of the
changes.
nerf Tyranda's butt theory. It's a big thing, actually.
Really? Oh, man,
Yeah.
I have to look this up then.
Yeah.
Man, why didn't I see this?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of talk about it. But I think now, community, we might have to let go of it.
Put the word animation in it. I always Google animation to see if there's anything specific to something I'm responsible for, and then I'll
You're
fix
very
it.
brave. As a person who's paid to read YouTube comments, I feel like to read the forums is something I won't even do. I go into YouTube and the forums are a scary place. You're a brave woman. Zool doesn't want to talk to me right now. He really just wants to get minions. Zool, come on,
nice
man.
meteor.
A nice bone zone there. Make Hot's booty great again. See, it's just read chat now for the next couple minutes and you'll see what I mean.
Get all these ideas.
Yeah.
Imperious.
Yeah, I like Imperious. He was the angel that voted to destroy humanity, right, when they had the Ingress Council.
Oh, and he's the one that
That was like, there's too much demons in him, kill them all!
Tyrael is the one that.
And Tyrael was like,
became human,
no,
came
and
to
then
Earth.
Malthael abstained.
Gotcha.
So,
His wings. What do his wings look like?
his
What's
wings look
swag?
like noodles.
Does he have a?
Or no, his are like almost like kind of like demonic Ariel, where they're like flames,
Oh.
but they're very noodly like Tyrael's.
Oh, that's cool.
So noodle flames. He has the spear as well.
It's a spear, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is
He has
it
the
like a
really
trident?
great. All right, spoiler alert for Diablo 3. Not Reaper of Souls, just Diablo 3.
The very
But
first.
when Diablo pops out of Leah, and then picks up Imperious and flings him into the door at the end of the Rainbow Gate, like just picks him up and just throws him. It's one of my favorite cinematics in all of Blizzard,
Oh, that's cool.
because Diablo picks up an angel and throws him at a door,
If I ever
and
get
he
him.
smacks into it like a bug into a wall. If you haven't seen it, chat, or you don't recall it, I like
I
to
have
watch,
to watch it again. Yeah.
every once in a while to remind me that you too could maybe someday throw an angel.
That's my first protocol. Like with Jaina, we have a historian department at
Okay, yeah.
because there's so much lore that you can't possibly.
Yeah, there's
know
like there's like the museum here
Yeah.
downstairs that you can. Yeah.
And like the historian department told me that when I was first working on Zeratul, he's left-handed, which I didn't know. And they also told me that Tracer is right-handed. which I
Just
was like,
somebody has that written down like
they
a
have that
notebook somewhere.
information, yeah. So I know, like, when we get the design, it's a paper design of a character, and I know, oh, I have to have Tracer throw something. Well, I need to know what hand I'm going to use. And same with Zeratul. Zeratul throws his sticky bomb, and I need to know,
That
am
he's
I going to favor
left-handed.
the right or am I going to favor the left? And that determines whether or not when he's standing still, if I have his right foot forwards or his left foot forwards.
Is it weird when you have characters that are like Taran or Protoss where they only have 3 fingers?
Yeah.
And then you get Lily has 4 fingers, and then you have humans like Varian that again have 5 fingers.
Yeah. I love characters that don't have a face.
Ah,
You don't have to bother animating all of the lips.
like well, is there Tool because
Yeah.
he's wearing
and
a.
Protoss. Oh yeah, you always.
Well, they have no mouth.
You have to cater to the possibility of a skin. removing that
Yeah.
and having some kind of special.
But then they just have a trunk under there.
But
yeah.
make a rule, and this person has no mouth, and this person is never.
So is
got
their
it.
tool under his little thingy? Is there a face under there, or is it just
No,
blank?
it's all flat. Oh, there is actually Geo under there. Yeah.
How about
Yeah, because you can you can
you can flip it.
if a certain someone is trying to flip it
Yeah,
over
you
his head
can
in the
spin
sword.
their tool and get his noodle going. How about like Tyrael? Since it's blank, is there a face underneath there?
No,
No, it's
it's
just-
all black.
there's
yeah.
nothing
it's,
there.
It's at one stage I think we had like a model face, but there's no lips or eyes or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
there's nothing hiding
and
under
I
there
think
that's
it's
going to
flat now.
terrify anyone.
We use those polygons elsewhere,
Yeah.
and that's the great thing is that it takes like 20 bones to
make a
set up
face.
the face. Yeah, and if
Yeah.
you don't have that, then that's fantastic. I can use that somewhere else. Tracer only has one hand rigged. I can only move one hand for Tracer. It's the right hand. Her other hand is permanently
Stuck
in
to
the
a gun.
yeah.
Stuck to a gun like a
That's 'cause
claw.
I needed the bones in order to stretch her legs and make her everything else.
She does have really incredibly long legs, somewhat like a giraffe.
Yeah.
That's one of my
It's-
things.
It's you got to balance out what you want to preference.
Why are there no blue space goats and no Draenei? No Draenei in Heroes.
Don't know.
Someday it could
Someday,
happen,
yeah.
guys.
Nothing off the table.
Characters like Draenei, but Protoss have it too, where they have hooves and they've got the weird hoof leg.
The double jointed leg.
Right.
Yeah.
Who-
And you have to make every character that leg, otherwise it's a completely custom set of legs.
Yeah.
Kerrigan's succubus skin was tricky.
Yeah, she has the same goat legs, too.
has goat legs, yeah. And
Yeah.
I had to reanimate the legs for that. In
So
order for that to
that makes
work.
her completely different from her normal
Upper
self.
body is the same, but she has 2 sets of legs.
And then her feet change too, because normally she has high heels.
Yeah.
And now she has hooves.
Hooves, yeah.
Yeah. Characters with high. All right, so Kerrigan has high heels, right?
Yeah.
Vala has high heels. Do you take that into account when you make them run, like that they're running in high heels,
Yeah,
which is
'cause
incredibly
it looks,
difficult?
It looks different, but I
Yeah.
don't like full on. You want it to look good still. So
Yeah, right.
You don't want to look like they're stumbling over their heels.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's difficult to do
They're
that.
permanently wearing these high heels, so you expect them to.
Yeah,
to be
she's
able to
learned.
do
I
that
mean, if she's
easy.
gonna hunt demons in heels, she better learn how to work it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
She has a joke about that. Vala does.
Oh,
where-
really?
Yeah, she says like, "How do I run in these heels? Better than you."
Oh, that's so funny.
It's like she addresses it.
The
She
riders
knows.
have so much fun. I love the way that they interact at the gate when they talk to
Oh
one
my
another.
gosh, yeah.
And when we have a new character coming out, I'm always so excited to see how they'll
To see
react
what
to the
they're
new one.
actually going to do.
Particularly if they're from their own game.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Like I said, like Metzen talking to Metzen
Yeah.
is one of my favorites. So
Someone
like
going crazy.
Thrall and Varian in World of Warcraft, and now here.
Does it sound the same? It sounds different enough.
Yeah, he
Like,
he does different voices.
Do you
for sure.
hear Chris Metzen or do you? I hear Varian.
I hear Chris Metzen.
Oh, really?
When it's Thrall,
You
I
met him too much and you know
I've
him?
only met him twice, but I mean, I've been to so many BlizzCons and watched so many things
the
with him
opening
that
ceremony?
his voice, like, and you can hear it when he does like Ragnaros, but not here.
Yeah.
I asked immediately. I was like, is that Metzen Ragnaros? It's not. But in World of Warcraft, he does original Ragnaros, and then he also does Deathwing. Speaking of Deathwing,
Yeah.
and Nefarian as well. And I hear Chris Metzen. I don't hear the character.
Ah.
Oh yeah, speaking of
Spoils the fun.
Deathwing, I wonder if that's like on the camera. Let's look. Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Yeah, yeah. So we have some Deathwing. We have some pro. Oh yeah. Oh, let's full screen it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on. Full screen webcam. So we have some pro Black Dragon play protesters here, petitioning to have Deathwing put in the Nexus. We want.
Aw, this is great.
Yeah. So, I don't know these people. I mean, I might. I don't know these people. Okay, bye. So anyway, that happened. Hi, Kate. So that happened. I think Tim Trixler was just asked why Chromie and not Deathwing, and Trixler said because Chromie's better. No one tell Paladin Time that just happened, please. Oh no, I did it again. Oh no.
Oh, you did right. Let's see if you get Lumberjack Uther.
I'm really distracted watching. Oh, that would be good though. What are the odds? Place your bets now, guy. Revlobot. Place your bets what we're gonna get. So I asked you what your favorite one to model was. And the Murky Lily hybrid, that's really scary. What's your favorite to play when you play the video game?
Jaina or Zagara.
Jaina or Zagara?
They're
Okay.
my go-to.
Alright.
I love Jaina. Her DPS is amazing.
Alright.
Way back since the beginning, I've been playing her frost ring
Yeah,
since the beginning, non-stop. That's
So
my
you
favorite.
can put a ring on it.
Yeah.
You can land some dank rings. That's good. We like that.
I love Zagara because she always has such high damage. And she's
Johanna
siege.
has high heels as well. Really?
Really?
Deathwing Reborn. This is getting meta. I'm not prepared for what's happening right now.
I have to check out Johanna.
We're gonna look at it right now. Well, I mean when this is over.
Yeah.
We're gonna look.
She has high heels. Like, is it boots high heels? That doesn't sound like
plate high heels.
something that Diablo Crusader would
Would do.
That's awesome. It's probably boots.
She's. Wasn't the Carbot Zergling implemented in StarCraft? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Wouldn't it be funny in this game if every
I hope we get carbot skins for everything. That would be my favorite thing. I would put my hand straight up. That would need custom animation set.
yeah, it would because it'd be completely different.
Oh, imagine
How
if
would
it
they?
went 2D.
How did they code that though? For it's like where 1% of Zerglings pop out like that. Who does that?
Oh, that's all the programmers on the engine side.
Let's go find them.
Yeah, that's the random.
Let's go find them and
random
petition
element.
for it. Okay, let's try this again, guys. So first we're gonna look at Johanna because we said Johanna. She is wearing high heels. Look.
Boots, high heels. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. She is wearing high heels.
That's cool.
That is fantastic. Did you work on Leoric?
No, that was Denny Joby.
I always liked how Leoric, he's a skelly belly, right? He's a
Yeah.
skeleton. But then all of a sudden, it's like,
It's like fully fleshed.
that had
Viking.
to be quite a bit extra work because he had no body and now he has a body.
Yeah. And now, like his animation set is exactly the same. That's
Yeah.
the brilliant thing is that one doesn't have to change much.
Yeah.
Except for the beard. He suddenly has this triple beard.
Yeah, that doesn't move though.
It's
See, it's
hand
not moving.
animated.
Oh, I've tried.
Yeah. If the problem is when you have someone that swings their hammer in front of him,
You don't want to clip the beard,
it's
right?
gonna create a force that's gonna throw it off and make it go crazy like Zaratul's neck, face cloth.
Yeah. That flops all over the place.
Yeah.
These Varian actually might have some ponytail for me to see how much I can flop it.
Oh yeah.
We'll work on that.
It's tiny, but maybe his skins.
We'll see.
I didn't check his skins.
I hope
Does
so.
He have longer
It's
hair?
one of my favorite things.
Yeah. I'm gonna be so aware of that now.
Now,
next
now you're
time.
never gonna. Now you're making
I'm
somebody
gonna
be like,
send you a tweet and like, you play this next hero. This is for you.
wait till you see the ponytail on this one. It's gonna go crazy places. You're gonna love it. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not Illidan's ponytail, but it's this Varian right there. Like, where's our zoom button? Here it is. See? I mean, he has a respectable amount of hair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's
Oh, no, can you swing him around in a circle? Does it move?
We haven't tried yet. We don't know. These are the best questions.
These are the important ones.
The first is, can you get it to swing? And the second is, can you get it to go over the top? That's the hard one.
This should be a quest that you can achieve for that.
That one, you got to spin fast and then do a hard stop. And then it, yeah, like you said, it adds
Snaps
force,
over.
right? Right, so when you do the hard stop, that's usually when you get the most amazing of flips. It takes practice, though. I feel like it's one of my top skills in this video game.
So Succulent Walrus thinks the Carbot Zergling isn't on the bracket list. No, it was only in StarCraft.
She would know. Because you would have to make it.
Yeah. I would definitely put my hand up for that.
I don't think I would
Second
argue
available.
with this person about this point. Like, no, I think you're wrong. I think it's in the game. No. I don't think you know. Have you, okay, all right. I don't know if it's on this, no, it's not on the Hammer Time Brawl, but the last Brawl, we had the arena, with the Punisher arena.
Yep.
In the
And then-
stands, there was Waldo.
Waldo?
If you-
Oh, yeah, with
And
the
you,
hat.
and you
yeah.
click him and he explodes.
Yes.
I
We
just-
animated, when that was released in the trailer, that I was working on Tracer at the time, and I animated Tracer. Like, no one will ever see it. But
Yeah.
I animated
Tracer's in there
Tracer
too?
cheering, in the background,
Yes.
in the arena before she was released. That was like an Easter egg.
Oh, it's me.
Not all Easter eggs are cool, or sort of realized. Like, there's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that actually goes
You
out.
make little
We
ones
make
and
it,
they don't make it or we never find it.
So obscure.
I'm going to look harder now.
It's usually in the background. It's usually a weapon or something.
There was for a long time on a lot of the early maps like Curse Hollow and Dragonshire, if you looked around the outskirts of the maps, like way out here, there was a lot of weird stuff. Like on is this one Dragonshire or Garden of Terror? No, I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's like a Game of Thrones scene, and there's
the civilians?
yeah,
that was Dragon Knight.
the King of the
King's
North
Quest.
on the wolf.
That was awesome. And in Luxor, is it Luxor, the desert map, that's in the top left corner. there is a civilian I animated swimming.
Yeah.
And then I grabbed Murky's shark. And then
It's
if
chasing
you
him.
wait, it chases him.
In
yeah,
Blackheart's
afterwards.
Bay, there's a lot of sharks too. If you look in the water,
Yeah.
and then on the bottom, there's a huge kraken. If you scroll out,
Oh
just
yeah,
a
and you
little
trigger
bit.
it. Yeah, the tentacle comes
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Murky's shark is actually the one from the Blackout Bay. It's the same one that you see hanging
yeah,
up.
you can free the sharks.
Yeah,
it's
if
really
you
important.
smash enough around it.
yeah,
that's
it's really important to free
gets
the
triggered
sharks,
and
guys. Like,
released.
please think of the sharks. they didn't do anything to deserve that. Blackheart's boat. We're talking about Blackheart's Bay. His boat, when it comes in, the pirate boat, is that just a visual animation or is that like a thing?
That's a huge
thing?
huge model. Yeah,
Huge.
That's completely animated, and then it's the texture on it is
Right, yeah,
ethereal.
it looks ghostly.
Phases in.
It a
and
ghost,
comes in.
yeah.
And all the sails and everything, like everything that shakes. The
Yeah.
anchor, all rigged and
With
animated.
collision, with the Zerg waves, if it's like a huge Zerg wave, how difficult is the collision for that? When you have like
Oh, like-
5 heroes,
We
or,
make
like
it small, so like so they can all jam up against one another.
and they do. I feel like Murden's letting me win right now. He just stood there and took it for a
ran.
little bit. He was going easy on me. The AI was giving me a break.
Mirrodin's hand gets bigger for his haymaker when he punches.
Oh, really?
And we scale that up to
The
enormous
noise for
proportions.
Haymaker, the bowling ball
Oh,
noise,
that's really satisfying. I like
it
that.
is hilarious.
It's such a like you would never expect it as a
No,
voice.
you don't. For the longest time in alpha, even beta, I thought it was a bug because
Oh,
it
really?
was so silly.
Like, oh, they've allowed this placeholder temp.
Yeah, like a placeholder, exactly. Like there's no way that they mean for it to be a bowling ball noise, and then it carried over, and it's like, oh my god.
That's so funny. There was a voice. I did all the placeholder voices for all the female characters.
Oh, really?
I was the first female in the art team, and the narrator, like
Yeah.
choose your I did all these voices, and there was one that like somehow got through.
Which one was it?
And it was quickly removed. I don't even know which one. It was like some obscure one that you never hear.
I remember the placeholder dragon on Dragonshire because it got changed when it
the
went to
actual
beta.
one that
Yeah,
changed.
when you're the dragon, when you're like, oh, I'm the dragon.
Oh yeah.
From alpha, and then at some point in beta, it changed to what it is now. It was hilarious. Whoever was the placeholder dragon, like, I hope I can find you. Like, God bless, that person was so funny.
I'll have to find out. I wonder if
It was
the
like,
sound guy.
like I am eternal fire. It was amazing. I would pay for a narrator pack to get it back.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that's how good it was.
That's awesome.
I think anyone who played early in the game's development will remember it and be like, we always assumed like it was a placeholder, like it was like Tony in the coding department was like, I could do dragon voice.
Yeah. And that's how they do it. They send out an email and say,
Yeah.
hey, can anyone do this? I was Taranda's voice for ages because I had the accent.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
liked that at the time.
She does have the Toronto whisper in the
Yeah.
accent. Yeah. She does have a strong accent.
Reading all these words that didn't actually exist, it was pretty funny.
It's amazing. I would see. We want to see you doing Tarande's voice. We want to see you doing Nazeebo dance. Like, can we just get this?
Oh, Tarande, I grabbed. So Chip Carroll is the other animator. He's an archer. He has a bow and arrow, and I borrowed his bow and arrow for Tarande. There's a video of me where she kneels down. I decided to have her kneel down and shoot up.
Yeah.
I did not put a pillow on the ground, and I didn't even think about what I was doing, and so I kneeled down, and then it's just me going, screaming at my knee, and then I instantly put a pillow down and get it done right. I always get damaged trying to initially do something that I'm not
I
supposed to
would
be.
love to see all of these things. They
I'll have to
let
make
us
a compilation next to the characters.
Yeah, they let us see the sound ones, like when they were doing the StarCraft ones and they were
Oh,
rattling
the shaking things?
Yeah. Come on, get
They're
us
the best.
you
Yeah,
guys.
See if I can convince Lana Bashinsky. She has a ton as well. Hers are hilarious. She did Dahaka, and that is the best.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Is she actually like snaking around? Oh my goodness, you guys are sitting on a gold mine. A gold mine.
We're too embarrassed.
This is what I would like in collector's edition boxes.
Oh,
You know how they
just
give you like
horrible videos
a
of us.
book and they give you like the soundtrack. I don't want that anymore. You can keep that. I want things like this. We don't need that anymore. I guess I should go up for the Zerg wave, right? It's one. All right, never mind. I thought it was more exciting than it really was. It was like one overlord just floating. that was the whole Zerg wave. Varian handled it. You know, he's a strong man.
Nice and easy. Is he tank Varian?
Let's find out, guys. There's talents in this game.
Mine's more
I don't
Varian.
think he. No, more charging. He's arms Varian.
That's cool.
That's cool, Varian. You do you. You know what? You live your life. We're not here to judge you. We don't shame here.
We got Malfurion as well. That's nice.
Yeah. Asmodan and I are hanging out. He's a demon, I'm a fire lord. We can be real good pals, I feel like. Oh, man. I'm going really hoarse.
Yeah, me
this,
too.
This BlizzCon.
You're doing really well.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
your
working
voice is
on
fantastic.
it. After this, I'm probably just gonna. Oh, I forgot I
Mountain
had
Dew.
this. I forgot I had this. Oh my goodness, what has happened here? So, you might have. I like dinosaurs, right? We talked about the toy. You can see my sub badge. This is dinosaur.
Oh, that's cool.
What do I have to do to get a raptor mount?
Oh,
Like,
that would be awesome.
You know, like World of Warcraft, the trolls have raptor
Yeah.
mounts. What do I have to do for that? Who do I got to email?
Would we have to make a custom animation for every hero?
You would,
in order
because
to get it?
they move completely differently.
How many
They're
That
bipedal.
would take weeks. How many animation customs? Oh man, that'd be like.
I could
30,
send like
40.
an edible arrangement, like it's the flowers made out of fruit. Like I'll
Yeah.
send one. It's way better than flowers.
Let's get the raptor mounted.
Right, yeah. Exactly. What do I got to do for that? I know. I told you, Pally's pushing for Deathwing. Forget that. Just forget that
Raptor.
ever happened. With the signs that never
Raptor's
happened.
easy.
Yeah,
It's
the
much,
Raptor's
much
way
more
better.
doable in
Yeah, I
comparison
mean,
to
Deathwing's
whole
a
brand new
character the size of a map. I'm
You
asking
gotta
for a
balance
mount.
it. Raptor, you wouldn't have to balance that.
Yeah,
You'd be out.
exactly. It'd be
Just throw that in the
perfect.
game.
All right. Sorry, Pally. Time you're out.
Raptor wins.
Oh, hello. Then we could have like a Nexus Raptor. That would be really cool.
Oh, with the Nexus skin on it, that would be awesome.
Yeah. This is great.
That would be cool.
I'm glad I'm glad we had this discussion. This is the most important part of the one.
This is the takeaway.
This and that we learned that Murkies, March of the Murloc Murkies have little fish in their hands.
Yeah.
That's a big one that I took away from this.
Does the master skin give them all
bubbles?
bubbles?
I don't think. The last time I saw a
I
Master
would love
Murky,
that if
well,
I
it was
did.
in this AI game, but in real life, not for a while. Not for a while.
That would be awesome.
We'll go home and look though.
Yeah.
These are things that we're gonna try to figure
Check
out.
in on.
You know, this actually I think would be a really cool map for him with Lava Wave and then the Zerg waves.
Oh, that would be awesome, actually. Oh man, could you imagine that if? Oh, they would probably be half in the lava. Like if
Because
you
they're
had
so
a march
small.
of
The
the
Zergs
Murlocs
are so small. I didn't
against.
even think about that. Hey, Golden.
That's brilliant.
All right,
That's
Golden
tactic.
isn't wearing pants or shoes.
Oh really?
Yeah,
His cloak covers it.
yeah. But you see his legs because he's got like a Angelina Jolie slit. You know what I mean? Where
Oh,
she's
yeah.
got the leg. He's got that going too. I like whoever did that.
That's awesome.
Golden
Who
isn't.
modeled Gul'dan? I can't remember who modeled Gul'dan.
Yeah, he's
He's
not wearing.
Gonzalez, our lead
That's it,
character.
because that was another one I was spinning, and then I was like, there are no pants under there. All right then. Well done. Bold move, Cotton.
Ragdoll. As soon as they go into their death ragdoll,
Yeah.
you gotta be careful.
Yeah, because you see a lot of leg.
Gotta
it's
make
true.
sure.
You do. It's scandalous. But I feel like of all the characters who would have the confidence to rock the Angelina Jolie slit, it would be Gul'dan.
Man, imagine him with a skin. A murky
Ow.
skin.
Gul'dan
Murky?
Murky.
Murkdan.
We need more of that, so then we could have Gul'dan Asmodan,
we need a
because that's a
set.
thing. Yeah, Gul'dan Murky,
Macabre.
actual Gul'dan. There's like a Gul'danish thrall. You
Yeah.
can get that in there. The Fell Thrall.
That would
Throw
be good.
that in, right? Okay. And we'll just have a whole Gul'dan group.
Yeah.
Gul'dan and the Gul'dans, like a
Boy
band.
Yeah. Gul'dans and the Gul'dans.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so about this. It seems like if they ever add a troll like Zul'jin, they'd add a raptor. Maybe. But then they showed
Is
us.
that his?
Yeah, that's his thing. They showed us on the when they showed Rags that release video, the Amani Warbear
Oh
as
yeah,
a mount
yeah,
coming.
yeah.
Did you have to redo a mount for that? Because those things bop around
It's
a
using
lot.
the bear mount. Yeah, it's.
But we don't have a bear. That's the first bear.
It's the first. It's the armor on top that actually has to be animated as well in
Yeah.
order to cater to all
Oh, because it
different
moves. It's got
characters.
big tusks on it. And
Yeah. The biggest character that we always have to cater to is Murky because he's holding on.
Oh, he's grabbing and
and
he flops
flapping
all
about.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, when I made that,
You
there was
started-
only like 4
You
mounts.
didn't think that one ahead.
And
you
then
didn't think
every
that through.
time I want to change it, I just like, can I just make Murky sit down because this flapping about is making
It's really funny
every
when
mount
he's on like
possible.
the billies that are so small anyway. You think it would be the thing that he could ride.
He could actually ride.
But no.
I want to do a custom set for that. I want him to actually sit sideways or backwards.
Oh,
I
sideways like Jaina, where he's like
Yeah.
side saddle. Oh, that would be adorable.
Or backwards where he's actually holding onto the tail and like, riding backwards and not actually aware of what he's doing. That would be awesome.
You can submerge. I keep seeing this talent and I wasn't taking it because I was adhering to my only take the first talent, right? But that's kind of neat. I remember the Rag fight. It was the very first time I fought Ragnaros in World of Warcraft. I play a hunter, and
Oh, yeah?
the hunter class
With
lead
the pets? Oh, they're difficult.
lied to me Yeah, pets are difficult. There were times
Yeah.
that playing them were quite difficult. But the hunter class lead lied to me as a joke and said, yeah, you don't need fire resist. Like,
Oh, really?
you're fine. Yeah. Because, you know, we had all kinds of fire resist in Molten Core. Like, you don't need nothing bad will happen. That was a lie.
Absolute.
There were a lot of
Lie.
Molten Suns from that situation. I gave birth to a lot of Molten Suns. So that was good.
My go-to was always Undead Mage. That was mine.
Undead Mage?
Yeah.
I was an Orc Hunter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do
One
you
of the
have
only
female
female,
character? You
yeah,
do
female
Americans?
female orc, one of the few. Kind of like female dwarfs, I feel like. They're not very many.
Yeah. I find once people pick a gender for a character, they all seem to be the same.
Yeah.
Like every game you play, you always pick the same gender.
Yeah. I don't feel bad when I can't pick a female character. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
really care, but when
I
given the
love
option,
Arthas.
sure.
Arthas is the best.
Right. Arthas is the. I don't know. Some though I kind of like them. Like, and this is weird because I like Vala, but when I play Demon Hunter in Diablo, I always pick the male. I don't know why. It just seems like the one.
Huh.
I don't know when that happened, but it did.
I play Witch Doctor in Diablo, and it's always female.
I was female. I played a male witch doctor last time I did, but only because of Nazebo. Because I had
Oh.
never played one before, and then I was like, I want to be Nazebo. I named it Nazebo. I
Yeah.
mean, it was
That's so good.
bad, yeah.
It's funny when we get new characters. Like Lunara wasn't called Lunara. They didn't name her until after she released. So
Oh, really?
I would always same with Brightwing. Brightwing was always Fairy Dragoner.
Oh.
FD. I was like, I animated Fairy Dragon. It's like, who's that? It's like, oh wait, that's Brightwing.
That
sorry.
is generic.
His name.
Fairy dragon.
Yeah, or Dryad.
yeah.
Murky was always Murky, straight off the bat. We knew
Yeah, I mean,
Murky
he's been
was
murky since
Yeah.
the beginning of WoW.
Was medic.
Little Murky. That pet, the original Murky pet with the top hat
Oh,
from
the
BlizzCon #1.
That
That's a
was
status symbol. Like, holler in chat if you have that pet in World of Warcraft, because if so, like, you're the real MVP. That's old.
We need
That's
that as a
that's right up there with the Sleepy Panda pet in WoW. That's from the collector's edition of Vanilla WoW.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I saw one of those. Every once in a while you see one, oh my god,
I haven't
you're
seen that
committed
for
to the
ages.
cause, man.
That's like my profile pic in here. It's the same as yours. It's the alpha.
The alpha
profile
one.
Pic.
Oh yeah, I will never
Gold
give that
one.
up.
I'm always the proudest of that.
Yeah. You can't have that. That's mine.
Yeah.
I worked for that. Thank you very much.
Worked really hard.
I feel, sometimes though it's a double-edged sword because when I have games like this where I'm not paying attention and I play really bad and then it's like the 40 alpha symbol. It's like, you've been playing that long, huh? It's like, yeah, please.
How many years have you been playing this? Yes,
Please don't
that's
judge
right.
me based on right now.
Do you have the beta one
I do.
as well? The gold one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
I feel I've always seen the silver beta one, like the.
I've
standard.
missed
don't
a
see the
couple
gold.
portraits recently, like a couple of the holiday ones, and I think I missed one of the I think I missed the summer finals one where you had to log onto Twitch during the tournament.
During the tournament.
Yeah, I think I missed a couple of
I think I
those,
missed that one too.
and I'm a little bummed about it because
Oh.
for a while I was like, I have everything,
Oh.
and now I've missed like 2, and you can never get it back. That's why I still kick myself over the 2 collector's editions I didn't get, Vanilla and PC, and then I look back and it's like, I don't have the Nether Whelp. So never again will I skip a collector's edition, even for games I don't play.
Yeah, you're just gonna I need
Because
this.
I have to have that little Zergling mount. If I don't, I'm gonna be really upset about it later when I walk into Gul'dan and die. Oh, Ariel, let me go. Look at that. They're going easy on me. They
They have both.
They do. I don't have life points. I'm just gonna leave.
Just leave. Heal up.
I'm gonna go down by my friends here.
Oh.
I sent some fire this way. I feel like that was the helpful thing to do. Have some
We got-
fire, guys.
Nice. It looks awesome on the map.
It does.
love
You
the
can
little
see it on the
animated-
mini map moving, like the tide of death coming this way. Oh, ow.
That's great with the.
All right, can I
the
just
push.
petition that his D be global so I could just pop up here? I
Straight
realize
away.
that would be incredibly overpowered, but can I have that? Like, I'm aware what I'm asking for is not balanced.
Yeah.
But it would be fun, and I would like it.
Make him invulnerable, please.
Right, yeah. Also, can I have a
That would be
built-in
nice.
divine shield and just he moves faster when he can. Like, if I could read again, I would know so many things, but reading is slightly overrated. I only got to 30 in beta right before it released, and I felt bad. I
Yeah.
feel bad for you. That's one of the saddest things I've heard all day. It would only be sadder if you were 39. One away.
39 and a bit.
Oh, all right. Well,
Which ult do you pick for Uther every time? Or do you like vary depending on the team?
I vary depending on the state of the game. It used to be Divine Storm and Divine Hurricane all day,
Okay.
every day. But lately, it's been Divine Shield.
Interesting.
Okay. So when this game's over, this is it. This is our last game.
Oh,
This is our last.
Seidel was 39.
What?
That is.
Oh no! Kaya was. Of course it's Seedle too. Of course it is.
Oh, Seidel. I pronounced it wrong. Seidel.
You actually
It's
no.
funny. I've only ever read it.
I pronounce it wrong.
Oh, okay.
He tells me all the time, and I've told him it's too. Oh, we won! They were number one.
Oh, nice.
Ugh. Whose idea was that?
That was Mike Higgins. Yeah,
Thank you.
That's my favorite, and he's new to the team, so
Great job, Mike. Way to make your
straight
mark.
off the bat, he's already
Thank
making
you.
awesome
Thank
stuff.
you, Michael. You did a great thing. And now you have a GIF that's on Twitter, and it's like
Out
being
there.
retweeted by everybody because it looks so cool. So well done, Mike. Well done.
His very first animation, he got to pick any character he wanted, and so Mercury was a very old character, and there's a lot of stuff missing that we've since added that we haven't had the chance to add. So he picked Murky, and he created Murky's new hearth animation.
Oh, yeah.
You have to see it; it's really good.
I mean, I would do it right
yeah,
now,
it's
but we can't.
so good. He
But we
did
will.
such a good job.
All right, somebody. There's a number of you here.
Mm-hmm.
Go play Murky Hearth, GIF it, and tweet it to me. I expect to see this by the end of the day, or I'm going to be very disappointed. All right. We were told that's it, so we have to stop playing the game now.
Ah, it's having so much fun.
Me too. It's probably for the best, though. They'll probably get somebody who is slightly more skilled and has a better attention focus.
We gotta go experience the Celine Dion that we were listening
Yes,
to.
I really want to
earlier.
go see what that was. I'm going to go investigate that.
See what was happening.
Thank you for talking to me, Careena.
Thank you so much
You
for
even
having
stayed
me on
longer
here.
than you were obligated to.
I know. I was having so much fun
Wow.
watching.
They had to force somebody to come talk to me, and she stayed extra. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. All right, we're gonna close the stream now. If you're at BlizzCon, have a good BlizzCon. If you're not at BlizzCon, watch it on your virtual ticket. What are you talking about? We're gonna go now. Say bye.
Bye.
Where's the right mouse? Here it is. All right, how do you use OBS though? There it is. I got it. I found it.